show is this anyway? Different. How different?
Impactful. Cutting edge.
Let's take this form, this very American tradition of entertainment into the 21st century, the new millennium.
Okay, no. What's the name of the show? The Wendy Williams Experience.
Pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, what your ears are about to witness, the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house.
Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this
From west to east. Just better get it right. Y'all know the name. Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while. I hate to brag, but
Ain't nobody.
It is phenomenal.
like the queen.
Right here.
Who the world is this? So much drama.
From yo block to yo block. I heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Empty barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this? So much
Again and again.
Wendy Williams.
Bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you. The winner of the Game Shoot of the Year award.
Once again.
How you doing? Hi, everybody. Yeah, it's Friday. I could use a long weekend's nap, too. But as long as we're here, we're going to have some fun. No guest today. It's me and you and the gossip. I got some great stuff planned for Advice Hour today. You wouldn't believe. All right, so first of all, my memory is working because I'm going to come back with those corporate secrets and what your bosses don't want you to know in the workplace. Remember, we started that yesterday during Advice Hour. Plus, this big sex survey, 5,000 people. You wouldn't believe some of the answers. It's spring break, because I was a spring breaker. A lot goes on spring break. I got some advice for those of you thinking about partaking, all during Advice Hour and the celebrities. Countess Vaughn. Flavor of Love. This is our weekend, fans. Lindsay Lohan, Oprah, and of course, last night, Being Little Kim. I'll take your phone calls. Everything is as usual, and you know that means it is what it is. Welcome to my mess. It's the Wendy Williams Experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
I will take it. Mic check 1, 2, mother, father, 2. It's the weekend. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Welcome everybody to the show. We're good to go today from Memphis, but the show will be seamless. I think that I don't know. You know, like I'm weird when I'm on the radio. I love the little room and the solitude. There's a whole party planned, and now I think my new coworkers, who I've only been working with for like 3 months, probably think that I'm weird. Doug, can you please tell everybody they can come back in? Come on, let's make it a party. It's me. I'm technophobic. They've left me. Hello. You know I'm technophobic. They've left me with all the buttons and chicken and cake and lots of hospitality. You guys, can you please come back in here? I can't do the show without you. All right. So, welcome everybody. The phone lines are supposed to be working as usual. Goose, can I get a mic check with Sean on line number 2? Sean?
Hello.
Oh! Hi, Sean. Sean is calling about Little Kim's show last night. He's from Harlem. Hi, Sean.
Hello?
It's Wendy. Hello? Oh, see. It is what it is.
How you doing?
How you doing? Hello?
Hello?
All right, we're not going to go through this. Goose, put him back on hold.
Wendy.
Yes! Put him back
Hello?
on hold. Can I do my show? Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. So where do we go? He was going to talk about Little Kim last night. What did you think on a scale of 1 to 10?
Okay.
Sean!
Hello?
Sean! It's Wendy. Goose, turn him off.
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you.
Hello?
No, I'm not playing with you. Sean,
Yes.
I'm not playing with you. I'm broadcasting live from Memphis, and I don't have my usual crew. Don't play with me. Shout out to everybody here in Memphis. By the way, don't forget tomorrow night. It's Isaac Hayes' place. Sean?
Yeah. The show was awful.
Oh, okay. Fine. Yay! Sean, you're talking about Little Kim.
Right.
On a scale of 1 to 5, what do you give it?
0.
Well, see, here's the thing, and you're probably getting a little bit caught up like me. We expected more, maybe. She's got like 6 more shows to go.
But
So-
I couldn't get past her lips. Her lips were just blocking the whole screen and the hair.
The You're in the Hood Now baby specials. You're stupid, Sean.
But she said her videos were tired. And
No. Well,
she said she hated all her videos since her first album.
I mean, I saw it. I appreciated the honesty, but I understand where you're coming from. But just keep in mind, there are more episodes. Will you be watching again?
No, I turned off Bringing Down the House to watch that crap.
Okay, so Sean's out. See, I'm going back in. I'm giving it a chance. I'm still interested. Did
Why?
Sean just hang up? Oh, hi, Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because I don't know what Bringing Down the House is. I think it's not so bad that I wouldn't give it another try. But thank you for calling, Sean.
All right, have a good day.
Okay, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See, Kia's on line number 1, and she wants to talk about Little Kim, too. Kia.
Yes.
You are right down Little Kim's alley. You're a 27-year-old woman. You're a big, huge fan, aren't you?
Yes, I live in Bed-Stuy, so I'm totally repping Kim.
See, you're part of the crew that love the show. You'll be back. On a scale of 1 to 5, you give it a 6.
Yes, I love it,
Yeah.
but the only thing I want to comment on is the fact that she said she doesn't like how she looked. Do you think it could be because of all the plastic surgery? Like, she's starting to see it now?
No, I think that probably when you start to get plastic surgery and take it from someone who knows, there's something about yourself that you don't particularly care for that you want to fix and tweak. Now, what you do in your mind is one thing, but aesthetically, I mean, she
doesn't look the same. Crush on You, she was killing it. She was fly, you know. The other video, she was good. But now she's getting all this Botox and stuff, and she's not looking right. Like the guy said, her lips, it's too much. And I think that now she's seeing it from the outside looking in, and she don't really like it.
Yeah. Well, it's too late to go back now.
Yes, it is. But I'm going to continue watching.
Thank you, Kia.
All right.
Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
So, you guys, King Magazine is Tre Intrastante. I'm talking about the one with Khalees on the front cover. You know, one thing I love about Khalees, I love when she can pull off like a Norma Kamali, Ava Gardner-esque bathing suit really well. You know what I mean? The ones that are just like old school sexy. She's on the cover. Inside, she is big mouthing over and over about how good she looks. It almost becomes, it's a short article, but it becomes nauseating. And at one point, even the writer says, you know, we know you're gorgeous. She went on, and definitely she talked about her feminism and the fact that Nas doesn't rule her, she rules her house. The article started off with, not that he's supposed to rule her, but I'm just giving you the vibe. The vibe was like cocky, and then by the end of the article, it's like, okay, you're stuck on, okay, gorgeous, bossy. Anyway, can we try another phone line? Line number 5 is Joy. She wants to talk about Torre, our new favorite writer, for one reason or another. Hi, Torre. Hi, Joy.
Hey, Wendy. First of all, I hope Justin is only in on Wednesday.
Who's Justin?
Your intern.
Oh, excuse me. File your complaint without cursing. What?
Because he hung up on me like 3 times because I wanted to talk about the Oscars. Oh, Wendy doesn't want to talk about that. I'm like, you know, you have millions of listeners. It might take us a couple of days to actually get through, Wendy.
I know, I understand what you're saying, but you know what? I do ask, this is not really his fault, because I do ask for specific things at specific times of the day here on the show. Like if it's advice hour and say...
It wasn't advice hour, though. You said call after 5. I said it's after 5. He was like,
okay,
well,
but
call
it might it might have been a guest, and I was taking calls specifically.
There were
for
no
it, so
guests in the show. There was no guests then.
He was just bringing it to you for no reason?
Yeah, and hung up on me. And then the third time I called, I was like, listen, I want to ask Wendy, how come her interns are ruling the roost up there? And he said, click.
That's not really what you wanted to ask. So
I
now
know.
that we're here, please don't be mad and give credit to whoever is answering the phone today.
Okay, I know. Thank you very much, whoever that was.
Yeah, exactly. Who is on the phones today? I'll find out later. So go ahead, Joy.
Did you actually listen to the Torre interview?
No. As a matter of fact, Taryn and Hollywood told me about it, and Chanel is on the phone, by the way.
Okay,
that's my girl.
Oh, okay, but so he did talk about Cameron, about the gay thing, and then he talked about Clonesy. And so it made me wonder, how come you, because I know you had... Huh?
The thieving thing with the clothes and the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, they told me that.
You believe that? Because I believe it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't find it difficult to believe.
Right.
I don't know whether it's true or not.
But, so... How come?
Doesn't it make you want to look back at the video and see what the hell is so important?
I know exactly what
to catch a rep?
I remember the actual thing that she had on. I was like, oh my God, that's so skanky.
Well, now it is. It's 2006. Back then, it could have very well been fly.
Well, no, I'm talking about the fact that it was stolen.
I know. I understand what you're saying.
But
they wear well too, stolen clothes.
It was so funny though when you said that Neo looked gruesome, because he does. He tried to blame it on the photographers, but that boy is really. What?
Stop.
He is gruesome.
No, he's not. He's gruesome in pictures, much like moi. And I get a little bit better looking in person because people always say something pertaining to my looks, which is really weird. But I realize that I do it by, I guess, talking about myself. You know, it's still a weird feeling to be stared at like that. I think that was part of coming in here in Memphis. You guys really did look at me like, there she is. Ariel, can you please go get the crew? Oh, thank you. And keep the door open. But I'm just weird. Oh my God.
Are they coming and gawking at you?
What do I expect? I am 20 feet tall.
Did you give him the full Wendy though?
Yes,
Wendy,
I got the hair, the whole bit going on.
The t-shirt tied in the back with no bra.
I don't even have it tied in the back. My tattoo is showing on my stomach.
Oh my God, but no bra, right? No bra?
I do have a bra on. They're still big and offensive.
What?
Yes.
Take that thing off right now.
Memphis, how you doing?
But you know what, Wendy? The only thing I wanted to say was that I think that was the wrong question that you asked. The question should have been, should that song have even been nominated? Even people who are not into hip-hop that much know that song was garbage.
I know. Joy, I'm talking... I'm talking to you forever, though.
All right.
And because I'm in Memphis, of course, you know I went after the 3-6 Mafia. And I'll tell you exactly why they are not my special guest today. And no, I'm not mad at them. But Joy, Goose, is it time to take a break? Because my computer has... Okay, great. So I can tell you then. So 3-6 Mafia, my girl Elisa, who works hard, was after them long before they were nominated for the Oscar, because we knew that we had just gotten added to Memphis like in January. I've only been here for, Chase? 6 months, 5 months, 4 months, 4 months. So then they won. They went on Ellen. They've blown up. They called Elisa. They were all respectful. They were like, we're still out in California, and Elisa, we're not hating. We're like, do your thing. Yeah. So that's why they're not coming on the show. They won, and they're huge. But I do have some great Memphis stories to share with you all. It's not just about the 3-6. It's those twins from American Idol. Because now that I'm actually here, I'm thinking they're not doing anything. Perhaps they'll pop by.
I hear them counting. See you, Wendy.
Wendy, man. George Bush doesn't care about black people. And George Bush doesn't care about Wendy Williams.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Wow.
Look out, New York and all the surrounding areas. Don't trip, he ain't through with me yet. 107.5 WBLS presents the premiere of Steve Harvey's family film, Don't Trip, He Ain't Through With Me Yet, in theaters March 17th.
Don't Trip, He Ain't Through With Me Yet. It's a film for the entire family. Everybody can come. It's some of my best stand-up work. The movie hits the theaters on March 17th.
Listen as we give away tickets every hour to WBLS exclusive red carpet screening at Magic Johnson's Theater. Thursday, March 16th.
So listen up for your cue to win on 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul, celebrating 35 years of service. I ain't been here one, but they been here 35.
That's okay, Steve. I think you've played catch up pretty damn good. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. Hi, everybody. 24 minutes after 2 o'clock. You know, we're sprung ahead here. Well, welcome to the weekend. The Shadow. Who went to the Shadow last night? It's free and it's amazing on Thursday nights. I mean, you know, if it's free, it's for you, right? Very adult, very legendary in Manhattan, the Shadow. Tonight is actually free before 1 a.m. for everyone. And then Chuck Chill Out is at the Shadow over the weekends, too, and Bent Rock, too. So the Shadow. And we love the Shadow here at BLS. Oh, Steve's movie. I've got those passes. 866-GET-WENDY if you dial now. And then I'm just going to come to the phone and I'll count up to number 10. But this hour of the show is brought to you by PNC Bank. Now, Goose, I'm ready to go to the phone. Are we ready to go together? Oh, VLS, you're caller number 1. You're caller number 2. Let me find out the phones. Everything, all the lines are really good today. I am so impressed so far. You're caller number 3, except for that little snafu in the beginning of the show. You're caller number 4. You're caller number 5. You're caller number 6. You're caller number 7. Let's pick it up. You're caller number 8, 9. BLS, you're caller number 10. Hello? Hey, VLS, you're caller number 10 and a half. Hi. Hey. You're here. All right, so it's Wendy. What's your name?
Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi,
you're going to see. I'm doing good. You're doing even better because you're going to the movies free.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, on us. It's BLS night at Steve Harvey's new movie. It's a family film, so if you have kids, bring them. Don't trip. He ain't through with me yet. It's in theaters on March 17th, and the BLS exclusive screening is going down. So if you hold on, Chanel will take all your information. Crystal.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for listening. Hold on, Crystal.
Okay.
All right. I should have asked her what her radio station was. I was confused. All right. Oh, Crystal! Never mind. Don't bring her back. If she's listening, it's obvious. Her one and only, the legendary VLS of 35 years. All right, so everybody, what we'll probably do, can we just continue with the break? Or can I actually, okay, good. All right, so it's 26 after. We'll continue with the break. When I come back, Flavor of Love this weekend. I got the inside scoop, and I hate to say, but it's so obvious. We'll talk about Master P too, okay? And then the phone lines will be opened up, but not for the winning, for the chatting. It's Wendy until 7, and then Vaughn in the Quiet Storm on 107.5 WVLS.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Mary J. Blige has an alter ego. When she raps, her name is Brooke. So the calm one rapping is Mary. The wild one is Brooke. That's what Beyonce says. The calm one is Beyonce. The wild one is Sasha. The calm one is Wendy. The man is Woody. And I've just learned today that the Woody button is broken. Can you please just try it one more time?
1, 2. Whoa. Bring me down or I'll create another character. Don't F with me. Let's play with the machine and see if we can make another character. I have to think of a name. Oh. This character's name is Bambi. She's very blonde and very busty. Play with the buttons. Let's see who else comes up. Turn the dial. This is Bambi and Woody all in one. Oh boy. I hear Bambi, I hear Woody. I hear Bambi, I hear Woody.
We got him. This it right here.
Miss a day, miss a whole lot.
Coming through your speakers, boy.
It's Wendy, man.
Thank you so much for making time for a woman. And shout out to everybody who's been complaining about the online stream from my flagship station, WBLS in New York. Here's the deal. Believe it or not, the new studio is about to come to fruition, and we're in the process of changing from the Frankie Crocker equipment to the brand new, much improved 2006 into 2007 Delette system. So I don't know. You know, I'm not a buttonologist. I have no idea exactly what that means in terms of streaming, but bear with us. It's not broken. Everything is unplugged to reroute or something. Yeah, thank you, Goose. That is correct. Okay, thank you. Coming up during Advice Hour, I got this letter from this short, fat woman who is complaining about her big D husband, and it's really pretty incredible because... Anyway, during Advice Hour, we'll do that, okay? Plus, I got all those stats from the surveys that I brought in. This person right here, Jazzy, says, Wendy, Little Kim's first episode was great. I see her in a whole new light. I respect her and love her more. See, anyway, okay. So, Hoops is obviously the winner of Flavor of Love. There's no secret. Oh, did I tell you all something that you couldn't have found out in King Magazine? Why is everybody trying to sugarcoat it? I already went through the drama of being disappointed because I thought it was going to be New York, too. Goose, you thought it was going to be New York. We took a survey in the studio. Yeah. All right, well, it's Hoops. And guess how I found out? I was picking up all my magazines this morning in the airport to come on my trek to, Memphis and stuff. And one of the magazines that I read was King Magazine. There was a lot of good stuff in it. And one of them is Hoops, looking beautiful. But I don't see any New York next to her. And some of the things that she's saying are saying to me she won. Her name is Nikki Alexander, as you know. She's got a great spread, great big hair, and her behind is in a basketball hoop, and she's got on heels and nothing else. She's covering her boobs with her hand. So she's 23 from Detroit, and she says about Flav, I think I like the dude. She's black and she's Italian. And she goes on to say, but I don't want to curse. Anyway, she talks about her being sexy. That's the running theme through King Magazine because Khalees did the same thing, except for Khalees was like really over the top, just like she thinks she's in love with herself. There's no room in that heart for Nas. Anyway, according to this, and she doesn't come out and say that she won, but she says that, damn, I might actually fall in love with this dude. He made me feel so comfortable and appreciated. She says he could definitely school a lot of dudes. And she also goes on to say that sexiness is much more than a look. So Hoops has the full 3-page spread in King Magazine. I declare her the winner of Flavor of Love. But guess what? I'm still racing back from Memphis, jumping in the shower, sitting in the middle of the bed with my favorite food. 10 o'clock Eastern Time Sunday. I'll be there. Flavor of Love. I want to know. I want to see it go down. So VH1 by this... Who leaked this? Like, couldn't all the publicity be coordinated? Yeah. You guys don't have to worry. I think everybody's still going to watch. They want to see what New York is going to do. Is she going to, slice somebody? Or slice herself? She's so in love. So, I don't know how many of you fell for Flavor, Dancing with Stars with Master P, but I know in my head it's a big cricket too. Like, I don't even care. The only person that's really benefited is Lisa Rinna because now she got a job at E, and that's going to turn her into something else, and that keeps it going for her. Nobody else had really benefited. Clowned Master P. From what I heard from people who did watch it, and I don't watch, but I talked to you all. You all liked it, but thought that it was entertaining in a clowny way. Come to find out, the reason that he even did Dancing with Stars, are you ready for this one? I'll take a drum roll, Goose. According to the Globe magazine, I read it on the flight, Master P was trying to improve his image because, he and Seymour and his Silk the Shaka and the gun in the car on the campus at UCLA. So they're really in trouble with that. So to improve his image, they say that's why he signed up for Dancing with the Stars, which makes sense, right? A long time ago to improve his image and, get down with, his son and the image for Nickelodeon stuff. He removed the fronts and, he became more very made up. He does wear a lot of makeup when he's on TV, doesn't he, Master P? I like him, though. I really like him. He's in a bad way, though. I mean, he's facing, some prison time. They were in the 300 Chrysler. And I think we talked to Silk the Shocker since then, and he blew it off like, it was nothing. Or maybe it was Pete that came through the show. I don't even remember. But they're out on $3,500 or $35,000 bond each. For people who know jail time, is that a lot of money to be out on? If you get stopped with a gun on UCLA? They're saying he's in trouble. Master P, I'll tell you what, you really crossed over with Dancing with the Stars. They don't look at you as the same big black splubblue as they did. You know, you got up there in two-step. That's like a very crossover thing. Anyway, I'm just saying, he did what he had to do. Who wants to hear Mary J. Blige Rider? Huh? Do you guys know what the rider is? Goose, how could you press no? Riders are so interesting because they really, really do tell the story of how a person is. They do. If you ask for a lot of condoms, you're either trying to throw it out there like you're having a lot of sex, or you really are. You know, if you ask for only the red M&Ms, you're difficult. You have somebody sitting there pulling and picking. So, Mary, are you ready for her? She's difficult, but when you sell 700,000 copies in 1 week, after being around for as long as she's been, that was strong. So maybe she can be a little picky. And if I could, because I'm a germaphobe, I would have a new toilet seat in every bathroom in every city that I stop into. Yeah, 35 new toilet seats. Are you ready for the rest? 10 1.5 liter bottles of Fiji water. Absolutely, positively must be Fiji, it says in parentheses. Say, no, not 2 minutes, Goose. 4, stretch it. No, No, 3. 6 cans of Diet Dr. Pepper. Okay, that's reasonable. Oh, by the way, no dairy, no pork of any kind. 6 cans of Schweppes ginger ale. A full tea setup with the celestial teas. She wants the chamomile, the peppermint, and the ginger. The tea condiments. So far, this is not that crazy. Like to me. But she says absolutely must be Fiji. That's a little anal, but okay. She sold 700,000 copies. 6 cans of Red Bull. 2 packs of Mentos, cinnamon fresh only. So far, this is not weird. Wow. A box of Kleenex World. Shut up. Wow. What did you think about last night's show? Did they let you watch? Did you watch there in the big room, in the big house with everybody else? World. Did you watch? Maybe next week. A tub of red vine licorice. This is a girl after my own heart. Who knew Mary was really fun? She's always so stoic. And, you know Mary, you know her persona. Even at the Dons and Divas, the music's going, everything's happening. Mary, I love you, but this is the truth. You really are. You all are so immature. Like, that's the look. You kind of feel silly being silly around Mary. No, it's fun. She talks about this, Mary. I don't mean that in a bad way. I like you. I love you, as a matter of fact. But anyway, red vine licorice. That's fun, Mare. Avita candles. Rainforest, Madagascar, and eucalyptus. That's it. A tub of clean ice. I understand that. A set of silverware. Wow. If I was preparing the list, though, and you asked me for the silverware, I think right there I would say, you know what? I'm going to clean them and shine them with my spit. I always wonder how people can be, you know. But that's Mary. She sold a lot. Look, a humidifier? Sure, that's my voice. Carpet must be clean and toilet seat brand new. I love that request. I love that. Look, more of this, but next hour, advice hour. Keep it where you got it.
Wendy, man.
Now, my question is about the Kegels. Why is it every time I try to do them, I have an orgasm? Is that normal?
I don't know, but it must be pleasurable. The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery?
My way through this entire show, and it's a damn shame. I mean, my country cousins, I don't really have much of a rider. Like I was talking about Mary J. Blige, and we'll get back to that next hour, but it's Vice Hour now. But I do have, I try to start small. I'm like salads, gum, water. And I hint at chicken, but I never say fried or bake. I wait to see what people come up with, but they know I'm a fat ass. I have fat thoughts. I work with a lady here named Sharonica Smalls, and she works in the business office here at my Memphis radio station, Power 99. And her mom, Della Small, listens to the show. I get a lot of mothers and daughters who, how you doing? Della fried chicken and baked cake all night. Della, and she included the hot sauce, and damn, and then the George Vaselli and stuff like that. So I'm eating my way through the show. I'm totally undoing all I was trying to do for Memphis, but that's okay. A colonic laxatives, and I'll be back on the LA weight loss in no time at all. Hey, I need help. All right, I like to start Advice Hour with Wendy's Medical Minute. In your family, what do you get? See, because you either get stretch marks or you get cellulite, ladies. I've never seen anybody who gets both. But, actually I have. But under your eyes, I've never seen anybody to have circles and bags. Usually just one or the other, and it's really, really severe. Now, if you're one that has dark circles under your eyes, see, I get the bags. There are some things that you can do. I got this note from somebody, and I actually get this a lot, saying, I have dark circles under my eyes. Can you recommend a product on the market? So I asked my dermatologist, and I also asked Dr. Jones and one or two other people in the medical field, and I have my results. They say dark circles under your eyes are an internal system tissue thing, and most of the time it's genetic. So they say no matter how many cosmetic treatments you try, the root of your problem will reappear because you get your dark circles from within your body. They talk about evaluating your liver. They talk about looking at your blood count. They talk about thyroid function and diet, as well as possibly learning to skip alcohol, cigarettes, late night, and increase your water intake. These are the things you can do, and these are the reasons why they say you have dark circles under your eyes. So what I would recommend, would I say that all that to say there is no surgery that's going to really help you? Some Derma Blend and the setting powder, and keep it moving, honey. That's Wendy's Medical Minute. It is what it is. Yesterday we were talking about the secrets that a company doesn't want you to know about. And so we were talking about the woman who wrote this book, Cynthia Shapiro. The book is called Corporate Confidential, 50 Secrets Your Company Doesn't Want You to Know. And we got up to the point where we were talking about layoffs and where you're at a great risk of layoffs. I'm not going to go back and repeat, but what I will do is move on, because she says in her book that there are some employees who are perceived as trustworthy, even if they're not top performers. And that I briefly mentioned yesterday, but that bears elaboration. What they're talking about is being loyal. And we were talking about that briefly yesterday and now today. I think that's important, because I think that people, here's what she says in the book. Anyone can learn skills. Companies are looking for something more. They're looking for those who appear valuable regarding the company and the trustworthiness. So they also say that parents are at risk at companies because we're perceived as having distractions. Our children, at any given time, somebody can fall off the monkey bars and you've got to fly on your broom over there out of the big corporate meeting with the spreadsheets and all the clients in town. No, you get the picture. Parents are liability. From 9 to 5, work life is supposed to be your work life, and they don't want it to appear as if it's anything else. Also, hello, let's talk about human resources. Goose, turn the music out. This is so important. Human resource is not your friend. A shout out to everybody who listens to this show in the HR. You're no good. According to this book, when she used to be a human resource executive before becoming an employee advisor, and a few things became crystal clear to the woman who wrote this book regarding human resources. She says HR is not there to help employees anymore. HR is there to support management. She says, always go to your direct boss with any concerns or conflicts. Going to HR makes you look weak. Plus, when it comes to getting a promotion, you possibly won't. HR is not your friend. They go on to say in the book, only go to HR after you've tried and documented several attempts to speak with your immediate boss about serious issues. By serious, Miss Shapiro, who wrote the book, says she means issues that, if not resolved, would cause you to leave the company. That's what she calls serious. You better leave HR alone. Here's another point about HR. They say, and definitely don't shoot the breeze with HR about your medical concerns, your family stresses, your man, or your drunken nights in Vegas. HR is not your friend. Ooh. Here's another one, and then we're moving on to the telephones. Anything you say can and will be used against you if need be, no matter how sympathetic or helpful the person in HR seems to be to your complaints. That's it. My blood pressure's rising. I'm eating fried chicken, cake, gum. Oh, I have a quote, and this is a good one. Heidi Klum says, I have maybe 459 pairs of jeans. They're organized by pre-pregnancy, pregnancy, and post-pregnancy. Love that. Okay, Michael is on line number 7, and he's 24 years old. Michael, no, Michael's depressed. I needed to talk. Is Sarah on line number 6? Okay, and then we'll go to the fax machine and we'll see who else is on the phone. Keep the faxes coming as to who's on the phone, Chanel. Hi, Sarah.
It's Tiffany.
Oh, well, even in Memphis, it is what it is. Hi, Tiff.
How are you, Wendy?
Well, welcome to Advice Hour.
I need some advice.
Okay. How can I help you?
All right, well, I have this friend, and she's been dating this guy since August, and he just got his new house or whatever, and she was in his house the other day, and she went, you know how females, you know how we root through your stuff. Well, she went and looked in his trash can, and she found a condom wrapper, them little Summer Eve wipes, and a dirty tampon, and a used condom.
Okay,
but then she called his house the other day, and one of his friends picked up the phone. So she don't know if he's messing around or if he lets his boys stay at the house while he goes to work.
And wear his jacket and stuff? Did you say you found
something in the trash can?
Oh, in the trash can. I don't know. I don't like it.
I don't like it either. And she's standing right next to me. She can hear you, but she just don't want to talk because she don't want him to be listening and hear her voice.
How old is she?
24.
How old is she?
How old is he? And he's 28.
Oh, at 28, living with a bunch of guys, I don't know. I mean, she's got to talk to him. I don't know what you want me to say. What is she? I mean, you're the one calling. She's not even the one calling. What should she do? She needs to sit down and confront him.
Good.
Okay.
That's what I said, too.
Thanks, Tiffany. Bye-bye. All right, Goose, who else is there? Otherwise, I will go to a letter. All right, well then, great. Remember I was telling you about that chunky woman and her husband with the big thing? Well, here it is. Dear Wendy, I have a major problem in my relationship. Most of my problems come from the bedroom. I'm a 36-year-old woman. I'm 5 feet 4 inches tall, and I weigh a whopping 320 pounds. That's big. 5 feet 4, 320. She says, I'm more of a pear-shaped person with excess fat around my hips and my thighs. My husband keeps having problems giving me professionals. He complains that his head gets lost between my legs and that he can't see where to perform. Wendy, my husband keeps humiliating me when we are having sex together. And we both share a full-size bed, but he says that even if we had a king-size bed, I would take over 3/4 of the bed space. At the same time, Wendy, he is not seeing his problem. Where 6 months ago, the doctor had to put a ring around his private because of the length. I'm not making a joke, Wendy, but he was diagnosed with an oversized member, 11 inches long. He's 49 years old. And he's got to take Viagra prior to having sex. If I'm performing a professional on him, I never complain. But my husband keeps finding fault with me. Wendy, I'm asking you for advice on how to fix the relationship problem like mine. That's from Jackie in Westwood. P.S. I joined Lucille Roberts 8 weeks ago, and I exercise at least an hour 4 times per week. All right, so she's taking care of, she's handling her business. I have a sneaking suspicion that you understand where your problem is. Seems to be more physical with him than anything else, which is why you've decided to lose the weight. In addition, that's a lot of weight on your heart and a lot of pressure on your knees. 5'4" and 320 pounds. You already called what size you are. Your size is pear-shaped. I could see, because that's only a small little, you know, like when a man gives a woman one of those flaps can be mistaken for a... Exactly. So, and with him, he might be oversized, but you seem to be handling it like a real chick. Heather Hunter, Janet Jack you. Yeah, she says here, I perform a professional on him. He never complains, but my husband keeps finding fault with me. Yeah, your fault is physical, and I don't know how long you've been married to him. Is he your real husband, or is he your hubby, and you're his wifey? I would break up with him. He's finding fault in you, and there's a lot going on. But to be so cruel about it and the times that he picks, you don't need to put up with that. You are 36 years old. And once you lose the weight that you need to lose, and thank God you're doing it with Lucille Roberts, he's going to be sorry. You didn't say whether you have... See... Yeah, I would leave him. I don't even know how you stay. I don't even know how you can have sex with him. How can you even take off your coat at the door with somebody who's criticizing your body like that? I think I'd sleep in my Demetrio special. Yeah, Jackie, I'd bail and lose that weight. And then walk right past him and flip your hair and keep walking. Like Beyonce Crazy in Love when she turns her back to the camera and Jay is doing his part and then she's prancing around him. With that confidence, do that. Good luck, Jackie. I have, Goose just told me I have, what is that, a few minutes? A few is three. A few is three. But I said 3. Look, ladies, here's something, and then I'm going to come back. When we come back, I'm going to take more of your phone calls, so please get ready. It's Vice Hours on 39 jobs where women make more money than men. Are you ready for them? It comes from a book by this guy named Warren Farrell, and his book is called Why Men Earn More, The Startling Truth Behind the Pay Gap, and What Women Can Do About It. That's a really long title. But if you remember the name Warren Farrell, you'll be good. You want to hear some of these jobs? All right, well, be here for the next round. Goose is whispering in my ear 1 minute. I'm starting to get palpitations. I don't know whether it's all the chicken and the country food, the best food, or whether it's that, I don't know, Goose, I can't see you, so I'm just going to go by that 1 minute, okay? What do I have, 45 seconds? All right, you all, keep it where you got it. Advice Hour continues next with Wendy. Thank you.
How you doing?
All right.
How you doing?
Wendy, man.
He's got caught twice with 2 different women who are saying that he's trying to get with them. I need to kick this dog to the curb, don't I?
The Wendy Williams Experience.
And now I've made a lot of promises that I want to deliver on, so no telephone calls, thanks. Oh, I am? Did everybody hear me talking? Oh, thank you. 107.5. WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul in the Wendy Williams Experience. Well, you know what? Do we have any people on hold for Advice Hour? Terrific. Well, I don't have any BLS information in front of me. Who's sponsoring this hour? Benjamin Rug and Home Import. Watch this. I bought my client file. Hold on. I'm trying to be organized. Benjamin Rug and Home Import. How I love thee. Well, number one, they're open 7 days a week for busy people who can't do furniture stores, and maybe Sunday's their only day to shop. They're open for you on Sundays, too. Love them. They're in Secaucus, New Jersey, 20 Meadowlands Parkway. Benjamin Rug and Home Imports is owned by Stephanie Cohen, her lovely husband, Benny. The website to see the furniture, the goods, the stuff that they have for you is stephaniecohen.com. They've got great selection of interior stuff, including rugs, furniture. If you don't know how to coordinate and put things together, but you in your mind can describe it to somebody, that's what they have their interior design service department for. See, I'm creative. I don't need one of those, but I like to have one as a support system to validate. I like this color and this color. What do you think? Oh, we like that. Yeah. They do that for you. Why do I know? Because I've been there and gotten stuff. 201 in the Meadowlands. 201-617-9000. Meadowlands Parkway, I should say, in Secaucus, New Jersey. 201-617-9000. They're open 7 days a week. This weekend, Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Sunday, noon to 5 p.m. There you go. Benjamin Rug and Home Import. How do they do, Goose? Okay, so then I can't see the phone lines, but perhaps is there... Oh, boy. All right, I lost my list. Let's just take them blindly. Hi, it's Wendy, and it's Advice Hour. How are you? Hello? Hello? Another one.
Hello.
Hi, it's Wendy. Who's this?
Hi, Wendy. This is Shay from Harlem.
Hi, Shay. Off the fax machine and on the phone.
No, you know how many Shays there are out there? That's not me. Oh, you call my name all the time on here, and it's not me.
Damn.
But they're all fake too, because some of them be having Shay for short. So I just my name is originally Shay.
The real Shay.
But anyway, my question is, next year I'm looking to have a child. And I'm scared I want to breastfeed because that's the best way. But my thing is, after you breastfeed, your boobs droop. And I was wondering, I don't know if you know, if somebody out there, would that happen if I just use the pump?
Yeah, because it's
so the pump is still going to make them droop?
Yeah, anything's going to make them droop. Because see, this is what happens if you picture your boobs like a balloon.
Right.
So they're a particular size all your life, and then you decide to have a baby. They fill up with milk, and then they have to be drained in some way or another. Even if you don't breastfeed, the milk absorbs back into your body, and you're left with the sagginess. Or the baby can take the milk out, or you can pump it out. But either way. And not every woman's breasts droop. Most women, though, that I know whose breasts are beautiful after having a baby have gotten enhancements or some sort of work done by a cosmetic surgeon. And I'll be honest with you.
Okay, so I guess after a breast lift would do. I'm a 34C, and I love my breasts. I'm a good size. So I guess my question is if I got a breast lift, would that be okay? I don't want to do the breast implant thing.
Well, I mean, you'd have to go get a consultation because I don't know how much mass you would lose through having a baby and breastfeeding and stuff. But go to do your homework. Now, you could start with Dr. Michael Jones and work from there because you said you're in Harlem and, he's on the Upper East Side.
Right. He's not that far from me. Okay.
But first things first, who are you going to get pregnant by?
Oh, my boyfriend. We were friends for a year, and then we've been together exclusively for another year. So it's been 2 years. It's going on 3.
So you're planning...
it's really good. The marriage thing, I'm scared of marriage. It's a long story. I'm kind of scared of marriage, so I'm not looking at that. But
all the old crows are clutching their pearls. They're like, these damn kids, this is what's happening. The breakdown of the family structure. Look, there she is, a beautiful young girl, and she's actually planning to have a child out of wedlock. Yeah, that's what people do. I had my plan all hatched too. It just so happens that I ran into something worthwhile to share it all with.
And I say, and my thing is, if we get married, I'm doing justice to the peace. I don't want a wedding. I want a house. So he knows that. So, if it's going to be that, it'll be quick. Nobody's probably going to know about it till after.
Well, good luck. I'm a plotter and a planner. I like that you do that. Thanks, Shay, for calling.
Thank you so much. Have a good day, Wendy.
You too. Bye-bye. Hey, Goose, who's next?
Hello?
Hello? Hi, it's Wendy. It's Advice Hour, too.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
My name is Sonia. I was just calling for some advice. I'm actually at work now, so I'm talking a little low, but...
I understand.
What it was is that I was in a relationship with a guy for 3 years, and we were living together. He had broken up with me and moved in with another woman that lives a couple of blocks up the street from me.
Not good.
She had a lot of children, actually, and he proposed that they were going to get married, and he just came back to me.
So this is all going on. This is all going on in the same block, up and down the street?
Yeah.
Okay, mistake, and that's my number one reason so far for saying, no, this can't work. Just all that proximity and crazy neighborhoodness.
Yes, it's a lot of drama.
How many children do you have?
My one son.
And by him?
No, it's not.
Does he have any children by her?
No.
He's got
3.
Oh, he has his own 3?
No, she has her own 3.
Does he have any children at all?
Yeah, he has 2, but they're older because he's older.
How old is he?
43.
And how old are you?
26.
Yeah. I mean, don't say it like that. I mean, if you're a mature 26 and with 2 kids, you're damn
I
sure.
just don't like to tell people kind of get all crazy if I say how old he is, but we were together for 3 years and we were living together and everything was fine.
Well,
he had met her.
see, I don't really consider that. You're not 26 like a regular, like you're not 26 like I was, because I didn't have any kids. I was, very immature and whatnot. Yeah, I was having fun. You with 2 children. How old's your oldest?
My son is 6.
Yeah, you're 30. You're 26, the new 40.
Yeah.
In terms of your maturity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm done.
I don't know what you do in this case. I don't know. First of all, I don't like the whole idea of this whole neighborhood thing. I don't get that. Yeah. I don't understand that. And I don't understand how you face somebody who's been, effing with your situation on a regular basis at the post office, up the block, at the, at the CVS.
Yeah, she doesn't live too far from me. I actually see her.
It's crazy.
And they were living together, but he had came back and
he's a bum. He's living back and forth with the women and stuff. And he's 43 with 3 kids. How many babies mothers does he have?
2. Oh, what are those sounds? Wow.
Well, has he ever been married? Has he ever been married before?
No. He's been engaged like 2 other times, but he was engaged with her. And
why can't you leave him alone? Why can't you just move on?
I don't know.
You invested 3 years in him, but you're only 26 right now. I think you need to re-examine why it is that you would say.
Sounds, wow.
Well, I'm not in the studio, so that's not me, but that's my crew, and I tell them
it's
through my mind. Good job, Goose.
No, you can hear the bells in my ear. Like.
Yes, I bet. Noises in your head. Me too. I get those.
Well, don't say that. You know what it is? It's just it's hard to let go, though. But
yeah, but you need to learn. Yeah. You need to learn. You need to slow down.
Yeah.
And take time for yourself and your kids. You're 26. You got a 6-year-old. And how old's the other one?
He's 3.
Yeah. 3. All you've been doing you're all out your 20s is, chasing after men. What do you do for yourself? That was rhetorical. I need you to, as long as you're asking me, I need you to leave him alone.
Yeah, I think it's best.
Yeah.
I'm in school now, so I think I'm just going to finish on my degree. And just
exactly. Change your telephone number. Make it easier for yourself. Take care. Bye.
Bye, Wendy.
The other night, I'm good for a few minutes, aren't I, Goose? Goose just flips the mic and walks out of the room. The other night we were talking about Vaughn having his Legends birthday party, 25th or 30th. He's been here as long as the radio station, 35 years, up at Earl Monroe's in Harlem. And I didn't know Earl Monroe, the Pearl, had a place, a bar, a restaurant. So it turns out he did for a little minute, and I mean a little minute. According to this, give me this just in. This just in. NBA legend Earl the Pearl Monroe has pulled out of the New York restaurant that bears his name on West 145th Street after only 4 months. What happened to that business partnership? According to the New York Post, the famous Knicks star from the 1973 championship team would not say why he pulled out, citing a non-disclosed agreement. Wow. The exit comes as a surprise to his partners. They'll continue to operate the restaurant under a new name. The restaurant's opening night was originally Halloween and was attended by Spike Lee, Charles Rangel from Harlem, and Walt Clyde Frazier. Wow. That's it. Yeah, what happened? I bet you Vaughn knows. Hey, Goose, if Vaughn calls the studio, can you patch us in to have a conversation about Earl of Pearl's place? Vaughn, all those guys are like Vaughn's age, too. They probably all used to hang out together. Mm-hmm. Clyde, the Pearl, Harper, all that. Oh yeah, you know. I want in on the secret, Vaughn. All right, everybody, we must continue with the break. It's Advice Hour on the show. I'm going to come back. Ladies, I'm going to give us those 39 jobs where we make more than men. Plus, I've got your spring break tips, ladies, and a survey done by men and women of 5,000 on what really goes on in the bed. So I'll share, find out how normal you are or off to the left you can be. It's Wendy until 7 on WVLS.
It's Wendy, the greatest show on earth. Wendy Williams Experience.
right, it's still Advice Hour here on the Wendy Williams Experience. It's still Advice Hour on the Wendy Williams Experience. That's just in case I got cut off the first time. And we left off, I was giving you a list from the book by Warren Farrell called Why Men Make More, or Why Men Earn More, and the startling truth behind paying the pay gap, what women can do about it. Ugh, I just did that terribly. Sorry. All right, so here's some of those jobs. Believe it or not, ladies, an aerospace engineer. I can't give you the difference in salaries and stuff, but for instance, a woman makes $78,000, a man makes $70,000. A financial analyst, women make more in these jobs that I'm reading to you. Biological technician, a baggage porter, bellhop, concierge. Oh, you can imagine that, the short skirt, the big boobs, put it together. Can I take your bags to your room? Oh, they're so heavy. A girl needs a tip. Oh, please. Of course a woman makes more at a job like that. A motion picture projectionist. Helpers, construction trade helpers, funeral service workers. Women make more at these jobs. Motor vehicle operator. A legislator. What else? A sales engineer. A statistician. A meter reader for utilities. Jay, question is, do some women want these jobs? But if you're about your jail, a food batch maker, I don't even know what that is, a telephone operator, a library assistance clerk. These are jobs where women make more money. A speech language pathologist. Yeah. Telecommunications line installer and repairer. Yeah, I can see. So, ladies, those are just some of them. I don't have a website for you to go to find out the rest of the questions answered in this book. They have like 80 occupations where women earn more money, at an average more than men. Once again, the author's name is Warren Farrell. Just remember that part. And the book is called Why Men Earn More, the startling truth behind the pay gap, and what women can do about it. Very long title, but good information. Okay, are you ready for this drama? Dear Wendy, I met this female a month ago. We started kicking it for a minute. So I invited her to go out of town with me for the weekend. Before we actually go, she told me something to tell me. She told me she had something to tell me, but I was like, tell me later. The night we finally got together, we were in the motion, and it was time for me to slay her. Laugh out loud. Anyway, this is when she decided to tell me, are you ready for this? Oh, he says in his facts, he says, hit the drum roll now. Wendy, she tells me she's HIV positive. Drop the bomb now. And I was like, what? See, you all kill me because you write me stuff and you install the sound effects. I love you so much for listening. But back to him. She then tells me the story behind it and everything. In my mind, I'm like, what the F is going on? I've never been in this position before in my life. So after she tells me everything, we're laying there butt-ass naked, and I'm trying to digest it all, thinking, should I kick it to this chick? And she tells me that if we wear a condom, we can continue. Now, Wendy, I'm not one to pass up good nookie, but this is totally different. Man, everything was going through my mind. How the hell am I supposed to have sex now after she told me this? Whatever, Wendy. To make a long story short, after some thinking, Wendy, get ready to drop the bomb again. I slipped on the condom and began slaying her, not once but 3 times. Here's the thing, Wendy. Wow. Goose, now I'm telling you, get ready for my bomb. I'm married with a kid. That's it. He's married with a kid. No, let them be. No, Memphis is live. The radio station is Power 99 nonstop hip hop. They're living up to their name. They're arguing loud in the hall out there, talking loud. Wow. What do they want? Some chicken? Open the door. Have them come in. Wow. Sure. Wow. Yeah, come on. Wendy, my question to you is, I know condoms are supposed to be safe, but is it possible that I might have caught HIV? He calls it the bug. I'm going to straighten this up for him. I know it doesn't show up right away, but I want to know if you've ever heard of anyone catching HIV when they've worn a condom. Thank you so much, Jamal. P.S. I went to get the test afterwards, but haven't gotten the results. Jamal's a mess, and he's married, and she's made the announcement, and after laying and pondering, he did it anyway. So he's cheated on his wife with a girl with HIV. Let's just put that in perspective. And he slayed her not once but 3 times. And he's talking to me. Jamal, it is too late for me to help you with anything. But if you come through this with flying colors, and most likely you will, because they say, you wear a condom, but don't test the blessing 3 times in one damn day, Jamal. I'm disgusted. He probably gave her a professional and everything. Guys don't think about that, you nasty asses. You use your condoms, but you don't use a dental dam, or at the very least, a shower cap. You can get a sensational shower cap. I don't know, Jamal. Nasty. If I had your wife's name and number, I'd call her and tell her on you. Spring break. This is spring break in a nutshell. Spring break, ladies and gentlemen, according to the American Medical Association and me, somebody who's been on spring break plenty of times, it is a girls gone wild video. It definitely is. They say 83% of college women and graduates surveyed by the American Medical Association say that they've been involved in heavier drinking than usual on spring break. That's 83%. 74% of women say that they have increased sexual activity on spring break. A sizable number of women report getting sick, blacking out, and engaging in unprotected sex with more than one partner during spring break. You want to hear some more stats, or are you staying away from spring break? Guess what the alternatives are? The American Medical Association's trying to come up with fun other than going away and, drinking yourself to death. They say go build a house for Habitat for Humanity. Which, there's got to be something right down the middle that, realistically you really want to do on spring break. And I don't know what that would be. They say that about 40% of college people, men and women, regret passing out and not remembering what they did on spring break. 13% said that they had sexual activity with one or more partner at one time on spring break. 10% say that they regret engaging in sex in public on spring break. More. Exactly. And out of the college students that go to college, 27% of college students go on spring break. So now, there you have it. Oh, I still have that sex survey with those 5,000 people and all their bedroom business. I'll do that later on in the show. We've got to gossip next hour. We got to talk about Oprah and more Little Kim. And keep it here, everybody.
It's Wendy, man.
I drove yesterday to get your book. That book is fire! Yes, honey, you did it again, honey. You did it again.
The Wendy Williams Experience. You better speak and Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Now, anybody know Miss Jones?
Oh, my God.
We got to get into this.
Clonesy. Do we really have to talk about that?
Yeah, just real quick.
What?
Anybody know Miss Jones? Anybody know Tasha? Y'all need to tell Tasha she need to get some creativeness in her body and really start becoming her own person. We put it together real hard. We was gone for 4 years, and you had 4 years to get it together and become the queen of this whole situation. And, people getting real tired of hearing the knockoff, you know what I'm saying? You've been here long enough, become your own person and get your own identity. Rest on your own laurels. Nobody in this city can say that they did what the queen of this whole thing has done. I need the bomb, okay? So, Tasha, get your own identity, become your own person, stop biting. Do your own writing, stop biting.
Wow. Slay you later. Clonesy. Hey, like that? It's clones.
Wendy Williams.
Every state wanna be like, wanna look like, wanna act like, wanna dress like, wanna sound like, style stealing, clone, biting ass everywhere, non-reality scene.
Wendy Williams Experience.
Oh, yeah. So, The Sopranos are on this weekend. I am so looking forward to The Sopranos. I lie to myself and I say, well, damn them. I'm not going to be back. They're not going to get my attention anymore. I'm over them. But you want to know what? I'd cut off my right arm and forsake every show on TV to check out The Sopranos this weekend. Ugh, I miss the family. I was so in denial. I'm sure BET, for those of you who didn't see Little Kim's countdown show, Lockdown, that'll probably be repeating this weekend. This is what I wanted to tell you about Countess Vaughn. In King Magazine, there's a picture of Countess Vaughn. Of Goose, I need you to pull in Trev Hollywood because he's a real connoisseur of booties. She got butt implants. And I think that her butt implants, and you all listening, I don't think that they look bad. Remember, she admitted that on the Fit Club, and then Dr. Ian was telling me about that. The problem with the King magazine is they had so many different pictures with Khalees and, other people that they had a plethora of pictures and some left over, so they put some of them online, which I guess means Countess is not good enough, fine enough, famous enough, I don't know what, for King magazine, but it's a cute picture. She's got on a frilly pink thing and, her hair's down her back and she's got the smile lines of her booty cheeks showing. And they might have, I thought it looked pretty good. It might have some airbrushing, but even to get airbrush, you got to be working with something, don't you? Go to king.com, you all, and take a look at Countess Vaughn, and then fax me. You can still fax me, 866-WENDY-FAX. I'm getting all my faxes. Everything is going so efficiently between, my crew in New York and my crew here in Memphis. This is like...
The Battissimo is here, the king.
Yes, this is a beautiful thing. Oh, the Booty King is there?
That's what I am now?
Hey, Hollywood, all I'm saying is, right... In your honor, I picked up King magazine at the airport because Khalees was on the cover.
In my honor?
Because I figured I'd bring the issue back to you. I know you like King, and I needed to, see what it was all doing. I heard that Khalees had a really interesting article, actually, in King, is why I picked it up. But anyway, they took some pictures of Countess Vaughn. There wasn't enough room in the actual magazine to put the pictures. I guess that means that she didn't make the cut. But they put them on their... Well, you know what? That's a diss, though. That's a diss. Like, why not save them to another time or scrap them all together? Why put them on your website? Like, I think I would feel like real diss. Like, my God, I didn't make the cut. Then just don't do anything with them. You put them on your damn website. Go to king.com and look at Countess Vaughn's pictures. She got booty implants.
She shouldn't even be in the same conversation with a King magazine spread.
And that's why her esteem is where it is, because of people like you. Can you just please look?
I'm just keeping it real.
Damn you. Let's get back to Mary J. Blige Ryder. Speaking of Yonkers, that's where Hollywood's from. She needs 24 napkins. That must just mean a box of napkins. I can't possibly believe that Mary's counting at 24 napkins. She wants to ensure that all her drinks are cold with plenty of ice. I think I told you that one. She wants all her drinks in a leak-proof ice chest or a refrigerator with plenty of ice. She mentions ice over and over again. She wants a love seat with fine fabric, no leather. She wants 2 lounge chairs, 2 tables, matching lamps, not that hodgepodge mess. She wants 1 tall director's chair. That's for her to sit in to get her makeup. See, so far I understand this stuff. Mary, I understand. I think I understand. You sold $700,000 in a week after being out for, as long as you have. That's a phenomenal thing. I would bask, I guess, in the glow. She's not specific with the flowers. She just says beautiful flower arrangement. Makeup, blah, blah, blah. A phone that must not be out to anyone. No exceptions. She wants an unrestricted phone line. All right. That's enough. Lewis says, Wendy, have you already heard that Brandy was in the audience for American Idol? Yeah, I did hear that. Have you guys heard that they're looking to maybe get rid of Paula Abdul on American Idol? What are all doing with that? Lewis also says, Wendy, did you know that Star Jones was surprised by the fact that her book was on the black market also? Yeah, I'm sure she was. I was surprised when my book, my first one that got bootlegged, and by the second one, I was all ready for it. Yeah, Lewis. And then Lewis says, P.S. Wendy, I was shocked at just how symbiotic your relationship is with Gayle King. Boy, Wendy, look at you. I can't believe that you care so much even if Oprah knows that you're alive. Do you really need her approval? She is not your mother. Wendy, he puts. No, but please, that's Oprah still. Even I'll backpedal and admit, damn, you all, it's time for me to straighten up and fly right. I touched Gayle. Doesn't mean I plan on being on Oprah's show because I know I'm not there. Maybe never. But if I can be in the same room and breathe with her, I already did it once. She did my autograph and rubbed my pregnant belly. If you never heard me tell you that story, I'll do it again. Not now, though. But yeah, that was Gayle. And you might be like, damn, Wendy, you're weakening. It's Oprah, okay? It's Oprah, and she happens to be, at the end of the day, a woman who laid it down for people like me. And so just having a conversation with Gail, not for nothing. And I was trying to play it cool, and I did play it cool, but I want more. I want Gail coming in on the show. I want to talk to Gail, and I eventually want to breathe in the same room as Oprah. Again. Just, you know, go to a luncheon. And she might call up and she might say, Wendy, you know? I'm coming to town, I'm doing a big speech, but I need an opening act. So, you know, why don't you be an opening? Okay, maybe not. Wendy, I'm coming to town and I want to give away tickets. And I know a lot of women listen to your show, and I've heard your advice hour before. Why don't you give away tickets? No, Wendy, you cannot show up. I don't want you. I'm not ready for that, but I need your help. I tell you what, that's something I would do for Oprah, and you call me fool if you want, but that is Oprah, and you would do it too. Shut up. And yeah, I have said things about Oprah, and you all know what it is. Well, stop, Goose. Live with those memories, because now that I've made contact with the best friend, you won't hear that anymore. I'm going to do my best to be my best. This is not like the promises I make to Whitney Houston and other. This is a big O. And no, I don't need Oprah's approval. But the idea that Gail said, Wendy, here's another one. Here's Greg in New Jersey. Listen to this. See, I didn't think of it as a big deal when I was actually in the moment. I'm glad that I didn't, because I would have said something foolish. You know what? Especially because Gail gave me the leeway, because she said, how you doing? And I was like, how you doing? At that point, the conversation could have gone anywhere. So Gail says, Wendy, I'm already over my self-imposed 2 faxes per week limit, as to not be confused with the killer. But after you spoke with Gail King the other day, I had to write you. There's something I don't think that you caught or really didn't think about yesterday, Wendy. When Gail said to you, Wendy, don't play yourself. Everybody knows who you are. After you asked her if Oprah would be like Wendy who? Do you realize how bomb-worthy that was, Wendy? That should be a part of the loop or whatever for the beginning of the show and replayed often. Wendy, that was big. That was bigger than you really think. And after it's looped, if no one really recognizes the voice, F them. Miss a show, miss a whole effing lot. Continue to drop bombs, Wendy. That's from Greg. Like, my girlfriend Lisa, my Gail, my best friend Lisa, was like, oh my God, you spoke with Jesus. Jesus is the Son of God. God is Oprah. And I was like, well, now that you put it like that, I'm glad I didn't recognize it. I would have stepped over my tongue. I would have started asking Gail all kind of crazy stuff. Who you dating? What you know, trying to play it off so much. I'm glad Lisa, Greg, and, you know, several other people, they talked me down. They were like, Wendy, do you know where that is? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to straighten up and fly right. But with that in mind, I do have to talk about Oprah's will. Do you mind? I don't think she'll mind. It's in the Globe magazine. Gail, I know where you listen. You told me you listen in your office. Gail, this is in the new Globe magazine. And it says Oprah's new will. You want to hear the secrets? Well, Gail is going to be the wealthy one. Boy, it's good to be the best friend. Damn, Gail. All right, listen to the beneficiaries, according to the Globe. Her beloved dogs. Oprah is set aside $5 million to ensure that Solomon and the gang will be pampered by 2 dog nannies, one for day and one for night, and continue to live on the Montecito estate in the guest house. Wow. Shut up. This is Oprah. Big sister in my head. Her best friend, Gail, of 30 years, Gail King. It's because of her that I've never needed therapy. Oprah says. Insiders say that Gail will be paid $1 million a year to ensure that Oprah's money is spent the way she wants and will have a lifelong use of the Montecito property. Gail's going to get the mansion, $1 million a year, and she'll share in... Somebody's got to share Solomon and them's money. Wow, Gail.
Wow.
The Oprah Foundation. Wow. This is Oprah's new will. How do people get a hold of stuff like this? See, this is the kind of stuff... This is crazy. Oprah Winfrey's foundation. She'll continue to donate between $50 and $100 million a year to personal charities. Oprah's Angel Network will receive $50 million a year. An AIDS outreach center in South Africa will be built. Schools and libraries in Africa to educate poor and orphan kids. See, she hasn't earmarked specific monies for these things. And she's also going to establish a chair established in her name at Wellesley College, the Department of African American Studies. And her niece, Stedman's daughter, Wendy, gets some dough. But they say that Stedman is not included. Well, but Stedman's his own man. Anyway, Gail, is that true? How you doing? So the 3-6 Mafia was supposed to come to the show today. I'm in Memphis, and I had them all set, was going to invite them over, but then after they won their Oscar, now they've been just the most popular thing, you know. They don't have time at this particular time, and I understand that. You know, they were on Ellen the other day and whatnot, but there's a member of the Mafia that's not in such a good way. There's a member named Koopsta Nick. Damn, this is where I need the wide open phones for Memphis. Get through to me. Tell me who this is. Koopsta Nick, 866-GET-WENDY. Well, he found himself in jail in Shelby County while the rest of his colleagues were walking the red carpet at the Oscars. His real name is Robert Phillips, and he's 30, and he was scheduled to appear in court yesterday morning on charges of aggravated robbery and aggravated assault. He's accused of forcing his way into a Memphis home and robbing 3 people at gunpoint for more than $7,000 and a diamond ring, leather jacket, and a cell phone. People still stealing leather jackets? Let me find out. Well, Mr. Phillips has had legal trouble before. Back in 2000, right before he left the group, he was still a part of the group, but he quit the group in 2000, or they probably kicked him out. But he was arrested and charged with aggravated robbery and domestic violence. Okay, he's one of those. And he had previous convictions of burglary, assault, and reckless driving. Wow. He was arrested 3 different times in 2005. Earlier this year, he was charged with writing a $650 bad check to a friend of his. Now, this guy named Nico Lyer here in Memphis at the Cotton Row Records, it was the record label that produced several, hold on a moment, Coos, several 3-6 Mafia records prior to them, you know, hitting it big. And he said, this dude, the Stick-Up Kid, he's very, very talented, but he's constantly fighting demons in his life. In the meantime, that's not the only thing popping in Memphis. Whatever happened to Terrell and Durrell? Them Britnum twins from American Idol, right? They were unsuccessful with their audition, and then they found themselves charged with forgery and identity theft when they tried to purchase a car. And the show was broadcast in January, and the jig was up, so they were dropped from the show. So are they back in Memphis, Ariel? Ariel, they are. Well, can we take a phone call from them and have them come by and find out what they're doing life after? They're in jail? Damn, I was gonna. Wow. I was going to ask, or have they already been on Hydro's show? No? You all like Star and Buck Wild in the morning here in Memphis? Yeah, that's what it is. Wendy in the afternoon. They're in jail. Wow. Okay, so we have no guests, but don't think we didn't try. Shout out to Elisa in the back office. You guys, we're not going to play the clip, but we have to talk about Whitney and Jennifer Aniston. Keep it here.
Wendy, man.
I just found out this morning that my supervisor's pregnant.
Damn you, I told you not to do it.
Should I tell my wife what's up?
Plan on a divorce. And as for your job,
Put that where? Back there.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Oh, is this us? Yeah. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. I am eating stuff that I never eat. Goose and Taryn, you all sometimes have M&Ms in the studio. I never touch them. I have been to the M&M machine just to dip in and, oh God, this is the worst. This is the worst. This whole thing being here 2 weeks before Puerto Rico, this is the worst.
You're committing a sin.
You know what? I forgot all about the people poll question. I got to put everybody onto it next break. The phone lines are open. and I lost my my phone paper. So you can just press lines, Goose.
Go.
Hi, it's Wendy. Okay.
Copy that.
Hi, it's Wendy. How you doing?
All right, Wendy.
Yes.
Yeah, I was listening to Kiss FM this morning, and one of their sister station.
That's not my sister station.
Rakia, right? She had a tape of Ludacris talk about the beef with her and Oprah, and he said it was true.
I'm riding with Gail. If Oprah wants to put it out there that it's not true, I'm riding with that. I'm on a mission. Now stop trying to block.
I'm not blocking. I'm just saying. I heard Ludacris. She taped him talking about Oprah.
Well, that's interesting because I also heard that actually there was a tape out there of Oprah talking about it. The thing is that the girl from Mad TV, for instance, does a very good Oprah.
No, it was Ludacris talking about Oprah.
Oh, wait, Ludacris. I don't know. I don't know what to believe. I don't even want to entertain this call. You're ruining it for me. I got to get off the phone.
Right.
I've made contact. You're not going to ruin this for me.
And listen, you're saying 24 hours is good. I like that stuff.
Well, thank you.
No problem. I listen to you all the time.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
You too.
You all, we're still in the midst of the hour of truth. Next hour is the last hour of the show. And then the bonus hour tonight is a very, very decorative best of. It is what it is. It's hard to do them when I'm out of town. But keep it going with the 866-GET-WENDY. And let's go back to the phone. Hi, who's this? Look at this. Amanda Lepore, who was the Dons and Divas extravaganza and friend to the show. She's got a doll out. And Corey says, Wendy, he sent me the information. I thought you'd find the Amanda Lepore doll a nice compliment to your RuPaul doll if you don't have it already. Okay, can we go to the website in the studio? And you all can go to it at your desk, too. It's www.gawker.com/news/Amanda-Lepora/morning sickness, the Amanda Lepora doll, 159108 PHP. What the hell? Exactly. What the hell? How is anybody supposed to get the doll? Biz Marquis got his doll out. It's a simple website, bizmarquis.com. No, I need one. Yo, the Biz doll is like a foot tall. Remember from the Just a Friend video, the 3 knuckle rings of Biz? He's wearing that. He's wearing the doo-doo pants. He's got the whole, yeah. They're cheap too, $69. $69. And they only made 1,000. Collectors? If Biz car ever careens off the West Side Highway, guess what? You got a collector's item. Sell it on eBay. If times get hard. Biz would want it that way. Are you kidding me? All right, let's go back to the phone. Hello? Hello?
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
Now, this is the Shay from Harlem, the one that you know and the one that supports WBLS.
Hi, Shay.
Now, the lady that called in and said that she's the original and they're a bunch of fakes. No, darling. There are no fakes and there are no original names unless your name is Kunta Kinte.
Battle of the Shays. This hour of the show.
Now, she may sound young, but I'm in my 40s, so I know that name.
You're the original Shay.
No, I ain't going to say I'm the original because there are many Shays and some that came before me, too.
Well, yes, your Shay predecessors. I've got tickets for the Steve Harvey giveaway for the movie, so keep it here, everybody. Thanks, Shay, for calling.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Love you. Have a good weekend.
Love you, too. You too. She's very expressive on the fax machine. When she comes through on the phone, she wasn't that expressive, but she wanted to get it straight. She's the original Shay. Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy.
Hey.
Hey. I never thought I'd be calling drama, but I got some.
Uh-oh. Come on, let's do it.
All right. Basically, I had a friend from high school, guy friend, really a friend, never slept with him, nothing like that, just a friend. About 2 years ago, he started acting different. I realized he's on coke.
Oh.
With mutual friends, he's starting to lie on me. He's starting to tell stuff to people that is partially true but not fully true.
Oh.
It's craziness. So we figured out he's on coke. I cut him off.
Okay.
I'm done. I can't, I got my own stuff going. I can't deal with that.
Right.
Lying on me. We friends.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, now, about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, I started getting phone calls from him saying his girl is sleeping with my man.
Okay, well.
Mind you, someone he doesn't. These people don't even know each other. Like it's not a boyfriend I had while dating, like while talking to him, while I knew him.
Okay, you all live together?
No. We don't live together. He's just calling me. Like, oh, I know this, da-da-da. And I'm like, how do I believe you?
No, but you said your man. You and your man are living together, I'm asking.
No, we don't live together. Not at all. No.
Okay.
We don't live together. We've been dating a year and a half, talking about marriage, the most serious relationship I've ever had.
Okay, but it's still worth moving on. Like, this whole thing just sounds crazy. There's probably a grain of truth to some of this.
But then I made him call the girl. I said, well, you know what, Daryl? Let me speak to her then.
Okay.
Because I can't believe you.
Oh, God.
She starts saying stuff that really, I don't know how the hell she would know it. Stuff that sounds true.
Yeah.
Not necessarily about being with him. She's like, oh, we were just friends. And one time, we almost did it, but we didn't. And he loves you, and he wants to marry you, and da-da-da-da-da.
I don't know what to tell you.
He's denying it. But it's like you're talking to a crackhead who's married, and you calling me with all this. It's hard for me to believe him, but it's hard to just let it go.
And you've only been with him for a year, so it'll be harder to let him go once the drama really starts after 2 years. I don't know whether you want to invest in it or not. How old are you?
30.
I wouldn't stick around. See, I flee the situation when early drama. You're asking me, and so I can only give you my answer.
Yeah, no doubt.
When drama crops up in a relationship that early, I am a bailer. I flee the scene. That's why I guess I have a tendency to tell you all to bail when the drama hits. You know my situation. I was married for 5 months after a big hoopla and bailed after 5 months. I believe in sticking around in relationships, but when it gets too powerful, too early, I only can imagine what it's going to be like in 5 years, 10 years, whatever. So I'm a bailer. And after 1 year of being with somebody and hearing this kind of crap, I'd be out.
Does it matter that he's a crackhead?
Wait, Goose was talking to my ear. What? No, not you, Goose. I'm talking to her. I heard you. Everybody, can you call now for Steve Harvey? I'm about to hang up with her. 866-GET-WENDY. Wait, what did you say? Where's the lady, Goose? You cut her off to tell me 2 Steve Harvey giveaways and a Benjamin? Are you kidding me? That question was the hype. No, I was about to just finish telling her, get rid of him. A year was a long time to be with somebody, but yet and still it's not so long to be with somebody under those situations. I don't bail. But then again, you're talking to the bailer. All right, 2 Steve Harvey giveaways. Oh, Steve has this new movie, God Ain't Finished With Me Yet. It's going to be, don't trip, it's a family movie, and it's in theaters beginning March 17th, and you can win passes right now. Call the number 10, 866-GET-WENDY, behind the scenes. Actually, I have time to do it in front of the scenes. Let's go to the phone. Hi, BLS, you're caller number 1, and you're caller number 2, and you're caller number 3. You are caller number 4. What do you mean Paula Abdul's trying to get her own talk show? She's on another show going against American Idol. They're ready to get rid of her, but she's using Idol to get her own show. Who's going to watch Paula Abdul's show? Oh, I'm sorry. You're caller number 5, and you're caller number 6, and you're caller number 7, and you're caller number 8, you're caller number 9, you're caller number 10. You're going to Steve Harvey's play. Congratulations.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I'm trying to win the tickets.
Yeah, it's Wendy. How are you? You won. You're going to Steve Harvey's movie. It's called Don't Trip, God Ain't Finished With Me Yet. BLS has got that on lock with the premiere. And so, what's your name?
Susan.
Susan?
Yes.
If you have children, this is safe to bring your kids to. It's a family movie.
Oh, I have 2 kids.
Oh, perfect. Well, you only get
my husband.
You get 1 + 1, so now you got to choose, Susan.
Oh, I take my husband.
Damn. All right, Susan. Oh, boy. Hey, we have one more to give away? All right, Susan, hold on. We're going to take your information. I'm going to take caller number 11, too, because I forgot to do it last hour. We're supposed to have a pair an hour. I forget. Hello? Hi. It's Wendy. You're going to the movies.
I'm going to take your information. I'm going to take caller number
Hello? Yes, you're caller number 11. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're going to see Steve Harvey. Mm-hmm. No, March 17th, as long as you ask. It's a family movie. It's Don't Trip. He ain't finished with me yet. What's your name? All right, nice to speak with you. I'm going to put you on hold, and we'll take all your information. Thank you. Hold on. She didn't answer one question. She was just so dumbfounded, I guess, to get through. All right, let me talk to you about Benjamin Rug and Home Imports. Go to the website, look at the furniture, StephanieCohen.com. Stephanie Cohen happens to be the owner, along with her husband, Ben. They've got a fabulous selection of flooring. When I say flooring, I'm talking about rugs, sumptuous colors, and delicious styles and designs. And how big do you need a rug? The area rug on your rug. Do you need a 10 by 9, or what is it that you need? Tom in the rug department at Benjamin Rug and Home Imports is perfect, and you are sure to find something that you love, something that is worthy of your position in life. You are out of college, you're not living like Animal House anymore, right? This is real stuff for real adults. There's no other way to put it. It's not glued together furniture. It's not cheesy rugs. It's good stuff. Benjamin Rug and Home Imports, Meadowlands Parkway, Secaucus, New Jersey. They're open 7 days a week. Go to their website, look at their stuff, look at their store hours. StephanieCohen.com. All right. We need to continue with the break, and it's Wendy, and I'm here until 7 on 107.5 WBLS.
Broadcasting live, it's the queen of radio, Wendy Williams.
I, for some reason, always thought that I would be very hurt if somebody said something like, boy, I wish my mom was as cool as you. Because that means that I'm the age where kids want cool mothers. Ironically, I'm very flattered. So shout out to this person right here. You don't even have your name. You just have your telephone number. It says, Wendy, I love your big-ass dramatic hair. I wish my mom was as cool as you. God, I can't believe I'm old enough to have a child old enough to be saying something like that. Wow, I'm an adult.
Wow.
So weird. And I apologize once again to everybody listening on the World Wide Web who hasn't been able to get the show on a regular basis and stuff. My flagship station is going through. No, well, actually, for once, this is not something broken. We're actually improving. I'm telling you, they're dumping millions of dollars into the operation at 3 Park Avenue so that the look of the radio station will match the prestigious address, because I love the neighborhood. It's just that we've needed fixing up for a long time, and they're doing it. I'm so proud. Hey, by the way, over there at Showtime, somebody answer the effing phone. That'll be my attorneys, my counsel, my team of people on the other end. You're not getting away with this Randy Robinson experiment. Oh, we can laugh and joke and smoke dope, but on June 11th, it's going down if it goes on. It's not funny. You guys, I know this is a little bit later on in the show, but I think last night when I mentioned it, it was like at maybe the very last break of the show. You probably didn't hear me. There's a start date for the Randy Robinson experiment. And I've been talking about it for like 3 months, but even me, part of me thought, that's not going to really be a show. They wanted Tracy Bingham to play the main role, the crazy Los Angeles disc jockey who pisses off celebrities, and she's wildly popular, and she's got a best friend. Excuse me, are you ready for the best friend's name? Are you ready? The Randy Robinson Experiment, starring Kenya Moore, because Tracy turned it down, which sounds awfully like the Wendy Williams Experience. Well, Randy's got a best friend, and her name is Liza Carnaby. What is my best friend's name? Lisa Carnegie.
Wow.
Randy Robinson's big sister is, you know what? I'm not even going to go through it. I see what's going on. And I shout out once again to this journalist, Jalinda Pace, who called them on it. Jalinda interviewed Kevin Willis, the producer, creator. And so the interview just came over the wire yesterday. So, she says, immediately, the similarities to the Wendy Williams Experience and your show on Showtime are uncanny. Everything from the title, the character seems derived from Wendy's show. And so this producer person says, I didn't even know anything about that until we came up to Vancouver to start shooting. And Kenya said that she had allegedly come from, that the allegations allegedly came from back east. I don't know Wendy Williams, and I've never heard of her until recently. And the similarities that might be there are purely coincidental. Please. So the interviewer goes, I find it hard to believe when, for example, you've given Randy a conservative older sister who's an attorney. Wendy Williams frequently talks about her conservative older sister who's an attorney. Coincidence? purely. With all due respect to Ms. Williams, I'm a California-born and bred person. I don't listen to the radio. I've only been to New York City twice, and that was many years ago. And I didn't know of her until recently. And the interview goes, again, it's hard to believe because although the character of Randy's best friend is played by Jamie Luner, her character's name is Liza Carnaby, which sounds suspiciously like Lisa Carnegie, Wendy Williams' real-life best friend. Any coincidence? Purely, Liza Carnaby is a tribute to a relative of mine. I prefer not to divulge more than that. So the show is set to start on June 11th, only over my dead body and my integrity and everything that I've worked for. There will be only one show similar to the Wendy Williams Experience on TV, and it'll be starring Wendy Williams. Doggone you. Doggone you. I need everybody to get it together. Legal Squad, get it together. Showtime. Open the door. Damn you. Oddly, I'm flattered, but I'm also not playing. You know what I mean? Like, flattered. Anyway. So where do we go with the rest of the conversation today? Terry Hatcher, she's got that article in the Vanity Fair. 35 years ago, she was sexually molested. 4 years ago, she came out and was honest about it. And the guy who molested her was her uncle, who sexually molested a 14-year-old girl. The victim ended up committing suicide. Yeah, so Terry felt as though I have to come out and talk about this again. That's in the new Vanity Fair. And keep the music going. Poor Nick Lachey. Half the squad is talking about Nick is going to have this new sitcom on the CW. But guess what, darling? In reality, the CW has passed on Nick's pilot. And he is, alas, still unemployed. Yeah. I thought that was going to be the final FU for Nick. Because Jessica would love to have a regular television show. Whitney, wow. What? I don't know what I'm going to say. They say that Whitney and Bobby are pregnant. Wow. I don't believe that. I believe that what happened is just what happened in Sister to Sister magazine, which is that Bobby said, boy, I wish I could get her pregnant. I wish she's pregnant now. It's something that people say, and they just kind of ran with it. And then, excuse me, you all aren't as talkative as you usually are. I feel like I got to hold the whole conversation myself today. And it's crazy because I'm literally sitting in a room all by myself. My coworkers here in Memphis, they come in and out every once in a while to get a piece of cake and a piece of chicken. Then they leave because I got the lights dimmed. Goose, you know how I am about my lighting. I'm not 18 anymore. Fluorescent lights do nothing for a woman over 20 except make her look really haggard. So in my effort to dim the lights and set them, it looks like a damn drug den in here now. The lights are all low in an attempt to make me beautiful for my new family. And oh gosh. So I feel extra weird. I'm talking to myself and you guys aren't that active on the phones. Damn you. No, but I feel your presence. I feel you're listening. So in the new Globe magazine, it's saying, how long do I have, Goose? A minute. Oh, okay. Well, keep it here. I'll pick up on this conversation. In the meantime, the Randy Robinson experiment, man. Oh, by the way, those twins from American Idol in Memphis signed with Jermaine Dupri, so they're actually on their way.
Wendy, man. George Bush doesn't care about black people. And George Bush doesn't care about Wendy Williams.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Wow.
Wendy Williams Experience.
Yeah. It's the weekend and we drinking. Yeah. Stop. That's such poor mental health. Everybody, I started a new segment on the show this week because this last hour of the show just sometimes just seemed, well, we needed a feature. So as opposed to just the goodbye feature, how about a round of 60 seconds celebrity stuff? Hit my theme. The theme music is very simple. There it is. And let me do my 60 seconds. Okay, so Lindsay Lohan, I have long since told you it has long been the silent known rumor in Hollywood. Lindsay Lohan's got a problem with just about every, you name it. And one of the big things is now that's going on with her is that there are pictures surfacing of Lindsay with what looks like possibly a few lines of cocaine in the background, definitely a water bong on the table, cigarette hanging out of her mouth like, baby, I was born to run, and a bunch of friends that look like they just all came from a Grateful Damn Dead concert. These pictures only further confirm the widely known rumors that nobody knows whether they're true or not, if you know what I'm saying. And I think you do. The Wayans brothers, yesterday I was talking to them about having all this acreage in California and wanting to build a luxury hotel on it, as well as a studio, as well as a theme park, like a whole thing. It's like 700 acres in California. They already put down the deposit, $150,000, but don't forget that the Wayans brothers have another venture on Nickelodeon, Nicktoons. Thugaboo! It's a new cartoon. It's like an updated version, an urban version of Charlie Brown. It looks kind of hot. Oh, for those of you who like to watch TV during the Gangsta Hour, Shaft director and noted photographer Gordon Parks has passed away. 93. His credits include a bunch of autobiographical films, and of course, most noted probably by a lot of people, Shaft. He was the first black director of a major studio project in Hollywood. My 60 seconds are probably almost up, so I'll wind it up by saying the MTV Video Music Awards will actually be, the MTV Movie Awards will actually be set to be on TV on June 30th from the Sony Studios in California, Culver City. The network announced it this past week. It's the 15th year of the Movie Awards, and it'll actually be filmed on the 3rd, I'm sorry for that, and televised on the 8th. I don't care about movies, so I don't care about the Movie Awards, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is 60 seconds of celebrity stuff. You know, those stories that don't require a whole lot of chat about, just zhuzh over them and keep it moving. Shout out to Kareem in Brooklyn, who says, here in Memphis, there's a place to eat called Piccadilly's. He said they've got the best food, and he reminds me to hurry back. I will. Piccadilly's. Where's that? Why is everybody keeping that a secret? I've still got room for something to eat when the show's over. We've had a pretty good week of radio this week, you all. Everybody's been on their toes. Yeah. I'm too lazy. I've got the itis. I'm too lazy to clap. Thank you, Juvenile, for coming in. Heather Hunter came in yesterday. Gail King, Neo. Soprano. You know what? And Taryn, I wanted to crack your skull yesterday. Yet I wanted to let you do your thing, but I wanted to crack your skull. I did. Damn you. Hey, The Sopranos comes on this weekend. A reminder. And all like that. So let's go to the phone. And Rachel's on line number 2. She wants to know if I'm approachable in person. Rachel, it depends on where we are. Are we in, a dark parking lot at the Burlington Coat Factory, 9 o'clock at night?
No, it was at the Kmart up in, my gosh.
We saw each other?
You were standing right behind me. You were with your son, and I think that was your mom.
Of course.
Yeah, and I was so scared to speak to you.
I was all wrapped up in my family moment.
Yeah. Well, and your son, he's adorable.
But he's a handful. I got to keep my eye on him.
Yeah.
And my mother?
Goodness. She's beautiful.
Well, thank you.
And I was like, oh, my God, should I speak? Or you were, like, right behind me.
Well, you could have turned around and said hello.
Oh, but I was nervous.
Well, next time.
And then, like you said, you was with your family, so I was like, kind of,
Yeah, I do get picky about that, but we were right there next to each other, and all you were going to say was hi. You weren't going to say, can I take a picture of you with my camera phone? I know you weren't going to say that.
I was thinking about it.
No, I'm going. You know what? I'd rather have a 1-hour conversation with somebody than for somebody to say, can I take a picture?
Yeah.
That is just like so,
You're
I'm
right.
And I know where it comes from. It comes from growing up as a more insecure younger person, wanting to hide behind the rest of the people because I was bigger. And then it's just grown into just a regular thing where I've gotten so used to not wanting to take pictures, hiding from pictures, and then it's grown into this whole Wendy thing. And then, I'm out with my son, and I don't want his looks to be documented by you all. He didn't ask to be a part of this. It was my fault that I don't know how to do anything but talk on the mic. So this had to become my career. But I just hate the whole picture thing.
I
find
really
it
respect that.
really intrusive.
That's why I didn't, approach you and,
Yeah, no, I'd rather have a conversation.
Oh. Well, I'm getting to speak to you now, so that's even better.
Thanks, Rachel. I'm very, very strange. My coworkers here in Memphis will attest to that.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. All right, Rachel, thanks for calling.
Thank you. Bye.
I'll see you around the Kmart.
Bye.
Sometimes I'm in the ragtag store, too, though. I am a craft person. That's where I get my stuff over there, Yeah.
All right, then.
All right, take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So I got a fax from somebody talking about Little Kim's show, telling me that it's a big waste of time. Where did it go? Here it is. Wendy, it sucked, a complete waste of time. We remain her fans, but the show was so bad that we found it painful to sit through even a half hour. She did not look and sound good. The production value was awful. The dialogue was boring. I was a little disappointed with Edmonds Entertainment. I thought they would have been able to take it and, zhuzh it up. I did. Taryn, what did you think? Did you watch?
Yeah, I watched.
What did you think, honestly, on a scale of 1 to 10?
Like a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was disappointed, too.
Did you want her to be... Why were you disappointed? You wanted her to be maybe more what?
Because remember when I told you about the commercial? I was like, oh, my God, I can't wait to see it. I thought, it was going to be more about what she's going through, how she's coping with going to jail.
I know the line that got everybody. I need to get my life together.
Exactly.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And then who cares about her whole crew and her team? I didn't really care to see all that. I wanted to see what she was going through, and they didn't show none of that.
Exactly.
But hopefully they show it in the upcoming episodes.
Yeah, because we will be back.
Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. They're plying me with grease and lots of soda. I'm sorry. Guess what that is? That's not even a Diet Coke. It's a peach knee-high. How many years has it been since you had a peach knee-high? Let's go to line number 3. It's Tosha. Hi, Tosha.
Hello?
Hey, it's Wendy. How are you?
Hi, this is Danielle, Wendy.
Oh, hi, Danielle. That's line number 4. Hey, she's 37. You want to talk about Little Kim, too?
Yeah, I think the show was good.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. I'm sorry,
It is what it...
I had to buzz up. I enjoyed it.
Wow.
Really, I want to call to say hi to you, Wendy. I love you.
Wait a minute, Danielle, I'm distracted. A caller from Connecticut said that Bobby was on the air on another station confirming that Whitney's pregnant. I still don't believe it.
I don't believe it either.
I don't believe that they would let that happen at this particular time.
I don't either.
Do you know what I'm saying, Danielle? Don't talk, but talk.
Okay.
Exactly. No, we said it all. We just said it all. Right?
Absolutely.
I mean, you and I are age appropriate. I see you're 37 years old. Oftentimes, women like us, we don't have to say everything. We just, see, we said it.
Absolutely.
All right.
Wendy, you are my friend in my head.
Me too, you. Me too.
I love you.
Thank you, Danielle.
You're the best. I don't care what anybody says. I have my mother listening to you.
I love that. Thank you, Danielle.
I deal with all her little friends in the office and stuff like that.
Thanks, Danielle.
And I've been trying all day to get you.
Well, here we are.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm my anytime minutes, but you're worth it.
Thank you, Danielle. Hey, have a good weekend. Bye-bye.
You too, Wendy. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Why do I feel a double chin starting to grow? It's crazy. I'm feeling a damn double chin. Oh, my God. They caught Larry Hagman buying booze. I swear he's been in and out of rehab more times than Leif Garrett or you, China. They caught him in a safari suit looking crazy and old, coming out of the liquor store with not a bag of liquor, but a basket, a grocery cart basket full of liquor. He's been married for 51 years. His wife insists that he hasn't fallen off the wagon. This is JR from Dallas. They said it was wine, and wine is not such a bad thing. Why do wine people always think they're better than everybody else? They always think that because it's not, Mad Dog 2020 that somehow they're more sophisticated and they're not getting drunk. That kills me. Mary, I saw you in the National Enquirer, and they said, Mary's quote to the newspaper was, "Oh, I haven't had red wine in ages." Like, that's supposed to make it all more sophisticated or something. She didn't drink at Don's and Divas, though. I don't know what her drinking patterns are. Anyway, Goldie Hawn celebrated her birthday. How old is she now? 62. She's 60 this year. Yeah. Bangs hide a multitude of sins. The older I get, the heavier my bangs are going to get. That's it. Although now they have Botox, you could stop all that. You could just stop aging right there. She looks good, 60 years old. If that's 60, bring me to it. There's a bunch of broads turning 60 this year. They look really good. Oh, here's the list. Oh, no, this is not the list. Anyway, Goldie got a tattoo. She doesn't have one. Remember she used to decorate her body when you were a kid? You'd watch, I was young when Laugh-In came on, but I remember Goldie was the giggly girl with the tattoos all over her body. 60th birthday, she and Kurt and the kids are over in Tahiti. They decided to celebrate her 60th birthday by everybody getting tattoos. So Kurt didn't want to commit too much, so he got a simple G on his ankle. He's still not sure whether he wants to stay with her after 25 years. He got a G. Her kids got tattoos, and she got one also. She got something tasteful. I was reading it in one of the magazines on the airplane. A heart or something like that on her hip. Not something big and really revealing. Oh, guess who's not getting a show? Sean Hayes from Will and Grace. That clears the way for one show starring a witty gay man, because I could have taken Sean Hayes, but I also need that little Asian man from Half and Half. So the Asian man from Half and Half, I haven't heard anything more about his spinoff show. He better get it, though, because he's funny. He's funny. But Sean Hayes, you know what? Sean Hayes got scared off, and they had been talking about Flamboyant Just Jack having his own sitcom since last year. But, Matt LeBlanc's Joey has failed miserably. And he's like, I'm coming off of, because, Will and Grace is the last season. He's like, I'm coming off a really successful show, and I'm not going to mess up my reputation. I see what happened to Joey, Matt LeBlanc. I'm not doing that. So they're not doing it. But I hope that witty little Asian man from Half and Half, I hope that his show goes through. That's a good show. Crystal's in Long Island. She's on line number 3. Oh, she has relationship drama. I only have 1 minute, Crystal. I don't have time for the drama. So if you hold on a moment, I'll come right back to you, okay?
Okay.
All right. What about line number 7, Robin? Robin?
Yes.
I see that it says that you're saying that my picture's in the New York Daily News today?
Actually, it was in yesterday, really.
Oh, yeah, I did see it for the Jackie Robinson auction.
Correct. I just wanted to make sure you saw it.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot. Yeah, thank you. Actually, I didn't see it until the end of the day. Thank you, Robin.
Okay, you're welcome.
Have a good day.
And how you doing? Okay.
You lovely people, please keep it where you've got it. We still have more show to get through and your phone calls. It's Wendy. Man, thank you.
Wendy, man.
I've been talking to this young lady. She called me at home and I was listening to your show, and she says that she doesn't know any straight guys that listen to the Wendy Williams show.
No, plenty of straight guys listen to the show.
All right, so yeah.
Ow.
So what should I tell her? Just
tell her how you doing.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Yeah. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. Cole rocking the microphone till 7 o'clock tonight, and then it's Vaughn Harper and the Quiet Storm. But listen, there's something going on. At 6 o'clock, I'm really leaving. But Trev Hollywood has pasted together a best of show that I'm sure you're going to enjoy. Yeah, because I'm in Memphis, they don't have the capability to, run the best of hour. And Hydro comes on after me. Don't you love the DJ's names? I love them. Hydro. Stupid. I've yet to meet Hydro. I guess he'll be coming in here, within the next 20 minutes because he's on at 6 o'clock. But really, it's 4:30 here, 4:25. Oh, it's crazy. I'm going to a little cocktail sip after this, getting to know my city. Hey, it's lovely. Shout out to the displaced New Yorkers who are originally from Memphis. I'm digging your city. Let's do we have Leisha Holness on the telephone now? Leisha.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Wendy.
Girl, how are you?
Leisha, have you heard the good news?
Yes, I did. This morning, Wendy. You know I'm on top of it. Oh,
Ladies,
by the way, you are a friend in my head.
Oh, thank you, Leisha. Oh, you know what? Okay, so Steve called you this morning, right?
No, he didn't.
Oh, they called you from the promotions department?
No, they didn't call me.
How'd you hear?
Oh, listen, Wendy, I was on that internet looking every minute, refreshing the page every minute.
Oh, wow. So you cheated. Ladies and gentlemen, Leisha Holness from Tremont Court in Orange, New Jersey is the winner of the Stephanie Cohen Benjamin Rug & Home Import Frightening to Fabulous Living Room Makeover. Leisha just won a brand new living room hookup, from lamps to flooring to couches, everything, valued at over $50,000. That is so fantastic.
No, I'm so excited.
You're gonna have the flyest living room on Tremont Court.
We have the Christmas tree still up, but it's thrown to the side.
I know. Listen. You know, not for nothing, Leisha. Please take care of this stuff that you're about to get.
Oh, of course, Wendy. I worked hard for it. I'm gonna take care of it. All my girls worked hard for it too, so I'm definitely take care of it.
Good. Now, who's there at the house? Who do you live with, Leisha?
I live with my husband, Sean, and I have a 7-month-old and a 4-year-old and a mouse.
Oh, and a mouth.
Yeah.
Well, you all enjoy this stuff. It sounds to me like, you know, you're just the right size to be able to hold this stuff down. Keep it nice until the 4-year-old goes to college or something. I mean, this is over $50,000 worth of stuff.
I know. I'm excited. And I've been there too before. I've been to Benjamin Ruggs before when you first mentioned it, because I listen to you all the time. So my husband and I, we did go up there and we did speak to Tom, and he was excellent. He was showing us different rugs and everything. But we just haven't had the time to go back because I've been so busy.
Yeah, now you got the stuff for free.
Exactly.
Isn't that fabulous?
Exactly. Now I'm really going to luxuriate on it.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Well, Leisha, congratulations.
Thank you, Wendy. Do you mind if I just give a shout out to some of my friends that helped me?
Please do.
Okay, I want to shout out to Chantel Hill at Delta Airlines, my girls at Delta, all the way from Japan to Istanbul. Thank you. My girls in L.A., La Trenda, thank you. My Baltimore girls, Morgan State University. I want to shout out also my girl Tamiko, Sharon Adams, Murray Bertram High School for business careers. Thank you.
Crickets.
Dr. John Howard Elementary School, East Orange, New York.
Fade her out.
My mother,
Bye, Leisha.
Mary, my cousin.
Congratulations. Thanks for turning on BLS. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Let somebody else win. Thank you, Leisha. Congratulations.
Thank you, Wendy. How you doing?
How you doing? Oh, have a wonderful weekend. Get her off the phone. It's time for somebody else to win something. No, Leisha, I'm just playing. But we do have passes, though, everybody, for Steve Harvey's movie. So we really do have to clear the phone line. See, it pays to listen to WBLS. Look at all that furniture she got. A $50,000 living room makeover. Imagine. Exactly. I got movie passes for the 10th caller right now. I'll answer the phone and put you on the radio. The premiere to Steve Harvey's film, Don't Trip, He Ain't Through With Me Yet. It's in theaters March 17th. Caller number 10 wins right now. 866-GET-WENDY. Hi, you're caller number 1. Hey, you guys can get the winner behind the scenes and then just tell me who it is, okay? All right, good. Whew, we bought that George Vasselli down here, boy. Do you know? I have one outfit, my toothbrush, 1 tube of mascara, and 5 bottles of champagne. All right. We're having a really nice champagne sip party next Wednesday. I have no idea whether you guys are available or not. Invitations have gone out to, some people that I know, particularly. And then, of course, there's you guys, of which, we know each other on our heads, but it's very difficult for me to actually, give you an invitation because we don't know each other. But we can know each other on Wednesday night. The champagne party's at the Loft Space, which is on West 29th Street. It's for my new champagne, the highest rated new champagne on the market, rated by the Beverage Tasting Institute of America. It's called George Vasselli. There are 4 flavors of the champagne. My particular one that I love them all. But if you told me, I'm going to get you a bottle of your line, which one do you want? I'd say get me either black or the platinum. I like the gold and I like the rosé, you know what I'm saying? But if you put a gun to my head and you say, which one are you going to drink? You know? The Loft Space. Come have a sip. Come taste. Come taste. If you love it, then reserve a bottle. I got the telephone number. You can reserve a bottle. You understand what a tasting is of champagne, don't you? You know that little cup that you rinse your teeth out with when you go to the dinners? You go, that one? No. Wait, why are you laughing? Why? What is so funny? What? It's a testing. You know what it's called? A pour. You know what a pour is? That's that cup. The doors open up at 9 o'clock on Wednesday. Free pours for the ladies from 11 to midnight. Catered by Shawnee Catering. A very fashionable place this is going to be. The Loft Space next Wednesday. It's on 29th between 10th and 11th. Come. It's a private affair, but you're invited. I'm telling you, you're invited. It's intimate. We'll be able to say, how you doing? How you doing? And if you love the champagne, I know you will. I know you think I'm just a black girl from New Jersey. What the hell kind of champagne could I possibly have? But I'm telling you right now, it's champagne from Champagne, France. Hey. Reserve a bottle and come, let's meet and luxuriate. 917-302-6117. 917-302-6117. And I'll see you there. My squad's going to be there. Sometimes I get a headache trying to explain stuff to you all. I always feel like I'm getting laughed at or told to shut up. You'll miss me when I'm dead. Well, I'm just saying. You hurt my feelings. Sometimes I got to make you understand the reality. We're going to continue with this break, and there will be no bonus hour tonight. All right, there will be, but you're going to be catching the best of, okay? I'm just saying. You'll miss me. And I'll miss you too, but you more so because you told me to shut up one time too many. All right, let's continue with the break. It's Wendy, and I'm here until I'm not. How's that? On 107.5 WBLS.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
One day I was in Poochie and I had a package with me. This is back when I was offending. And like sometimes, like if you participate and it's really like the good, straight off the, you know, just scraped right off the brick. You know what I'm saying? If it's like really good, it's almost like gasoline, you know, going up and you feel sick. So I'm in Poochie and I'd gone into the dressing room to try stuff on, but not really try stuff on because dressing rooms used to be my notorious, you know, dip in and dip out spot shopping. And I got sick. I couldn't even think to say, where's the bathroom? And so I was sitting in a chair and I just, like this, and look. Look, this was years ago. Please don't hold it against me. I didn't know what I was doing. I was getting hot. And the radiator to heat the store was behind. And it was all in the radiator. And I tried my best to get myself together. And I could see the fumes starting to come up. And the vomit started to cook on the radiator at the Poochie. And I just had to get out of there as quick as possible.
We got him. This is it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Oh, boy. You know what I forgot? What am I screaming? It's the Wendy Williams experience. We forgot about the people poll question. Yesterday, the question was, would you date someone who's bisexual and you're straight? 15% of you all said yes, and 85% of you all said no. I love the Wendy Williams people poll because it gives me a chance to know another side of you. Now, ponder this for the weekend. You can go to my website and answer yes or no, thewendywilliamsexperience.com. Did you watch Little Kim's reality show? If so, will you be back next week? Yes or no? Okay, so that's what I ask. And as far as the Bin Laden niece in the reality show, I don't care. I'm not watching it. I don't find that must-see TV. And I hate to say guilt by association, but I don't even find it like something that you have to that we have to feel obligated to support. Like for some reason, I feel as though why does everybody? I hate to seem overly patriotic, but why does everybody have to come here and make their money after they have such deep-rooted hate in their family? And I know it's not her, Taryn Goose. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I know it's not her, but you know what? I'm not watching this. Are you guys going to watch this? Being Bin Laden? We have so much comedy here in this country. Why do we need to watch this? Exactly. And most of all, let's freeze her out. We don't want to support that music. Whoever gives her a record, we're freezing you out. Guilt by association. That's terrible. I know that's terrible. Diana Torres landed in the hospital. Something about scar tissue blocking the intestines. I had no idea Terrence Howard was hung like that.
Oh my God.
Well, she landed on a flight from Los Angeles to New York, and she was rushed to the hospital on May 1st to a 3-hour surgery to remove scar tissue, blocking her intestine. Terrence was tearing it down. M in the Bronx says the Asian dude on Half and Half has stand-up comedy on Logo. Oh, well, that means I'll never see it. Every time I turn on Logo, it's Kim Coles and her band of merry men. And you know what? Remember the other day, 2 twin runners, the sisters, obviously because they're twins, called up from New Jersey, and one of them was on their way to Russia to run, and they had already been in the Olympics. And those of you familiar with running were like, wow, they were there, on your show. Well, the one that was going to Russia's name is Lisa Barber, and she and her sister are both from Montclair, New Jersey. Lisa actually won the 60-meter over in Russia. Like, her mission after she got off the phone was to pack and go to Russia, and whatever it was she was doing over there as a runner, she won it. Now they are saying that there's only one other person on the face of the earth, and she's not here anymore, that is faster than Lisa Barber in Montclair, and that's Flojo. Wow. Who, truth be told... Is Flojo going long enough to talk about steroids? Like, you don't want to talk about things like that right away. Am I the only one in the room who would ever heard Flojo's steroid rumors? Okay, there's one person in the room with me. Raise your hand if you have. Yup, see? He did. And me too, because I just heard it from him. No, I had heard that about Flojo. And the Barry Bond thing, it's just like this whole sports and steroids. It's like, what do you expect? Almost. Who's that good naturally? Anyway, congratulations, Lisa Barber. Shout out to their mom. I don't want to give away my connection, but hey, Miss Barber. Hey. You know what it is. All right. In the meantime, they're saying Jessica Simpson hates being single, lonely, and whatnot. No, she's having a great time. They're trying to set it up. They're saying that Nick is luxuriating with everything. Having a great time. And Paris and Nicole got together to do Simple Life number 4. Is it time to go? Please don't push me out of the door. I'm about to get into something awful in Memphis here tonight. Ugh. And that's just the food alone. I am hosting a happy hour at this place, and all I can think of is what kind of food my country cousins are going to have up in there. Damn it. And damn it, we're going to Puerto Rico in 2 weeks. I need a bigger sarong. Paris and Nicole are shooting the 4th Simple Life. Apparently, the producers tried to swoop down and get them together, and they had them in the same restaurant. I know nobody cares. I know. I don't care. And they apparently don't care about being friends. Let's move on. Any goodbye calls? Is there anybody on hold I'm supposed to be saying goodbye to? Hello?
Hi.
Hi, it's Wendy. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good.
So I wanted to know what you thought about what the white girl said on the Top Model show.
I don't watch that show because I was at the comedy club. Always partying. What did she say? Is that the one that said she doesn't like gay people?
Yeah, she said she didn't like gay people, and also she said that, like, to the black girl, Danielle, I think, who was one of the finalists, and she was like, oh, well, why would you want to work at, like, Abercrombie and Fitch? Like, black people don't wear that kind of clothes. Like, she's like, I would never work at Fubu, you know?
Wow.
And I was just like, what? And Tyra, did not put her on as a finalist, and I want to know, like, do you think Tyra didn't put her on because of the way she looked or because of her comments?
Well, hopefully because of her comments. I mean, we don't have to read through that. And besides, it's Ty Baby Show. She can do what she wants.
Very true, very true.
AM and Nicole are back together.
Who?
DJ AM and Nicole. Wow, it's crickets on that too.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. Okay, well, how about Ryan and Reese's marriage? They say is on the rocks.
Yes.
No,
I love that.
I know.
But you said he was How You Doing?
You know what? He did a better job of being How You Doing and married than Freddie Prinze Jr. and Al. You doing?
That's true.
I mean, you don't hear. I mean, Freddie Prinze, you hear stories. Al, you doing? You hear stories. Ryan, I don't hear a lot of stories. It's pretty buried in the cut, like that Tom Cruise thing. Like just like it is what it is.
Right.
That's my walking music.
Oh.
I know.
All right, Wendy, I love you and I love your show.
Thank you so much. God willing, we'll talk again, everybody, on Monday. Shout out to my Memphis country cousins. Okay, you all, tonight the place to be is the Complex. Then, of course, tomorrow it's the Expo, and tomorrow night it's Isaac Hayes. I'll see you in the streets. I'll be the one. By the way, Goose Taryn, I am getting around in the Power 99 nonstop hip-hop van, which I absolutely love. It's Beyonce and Eminem and them on the side. And it continues to be what it is. Thank you so much for listening today, everybody. I love you for that. Have a safe weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.
The Home Depot.
Peace party, people. See you later.
Good night. Program complete.
All right, you guys. I really am. Well, gee, if you guys get this feed, that means I really could have done the bonus hour.
Yep.
Well, wait a minute. When I got on the plane, nobody told me that it was going to be working like this.
I didn't.
Wow. Okay, well, from now on, when I go on the road, I'm doing the bonus hour.
There you go.
But for today, I am so out of here. I'm going to get more to eat. And Trev Hollywood has prepared a bonus hour. All right, so then, you know what, though? I do have to say, this has been a really, really accommodating radio station. I mean, this is good. You all, I've been pushing my own buttons, and I've had no technical problems.
Wow.
Exactly. So shout out to Doug here in Memphis, but most importantly, shout out to Tim and you, Goose, and Taryn and Hollywood. Thank you. However, whatever this broadcast line is, keep this for the next time.
There you go.
This one makes life easy. Well, I could have done the bonus hour, but I'm going to get something to eat. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Here's what's happening at 107.5 WBLS, celebrating 35 years of service to our community.
107.5 WBLS welcomes Casino, the comedy stage play featuring Gerald Levert, Kelly Price, D.C. Curry, and more. Saturday, March 11th to the Newark Symphony Hall.
WBLS.
Tony Braxton to the North Fork Theater at Westbury Sunday, March 12th.
WBLS.
Kirk Franklin and Mary Mary to Radio City Music Hall, April 22nd.
WBLS.
Tyler Perry's Medea Goes to Jail, returning for the last time to the Beacon Theater, May 9th through the 14th. Listen to win tickets to WBLS night on May 10th.
WBLS.
This calendar is sponsored by TV 411, Fridays at 12:30 p.m. on Channel 13.
For more information, log on to WBLS.com.
What? Time to rock. What? Turn to left.
latte.
What? Ooh, Wendy girl, you better work.
Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour gonna last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you, I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS.
Welcome, everybody. Neo is 23 years old. So let me get to the bottom of his real name.
We gotta address something real quick. You know, anybody know Miss Jones?
Oh my God!
We got to get into this.
Clumsy. Do we really have to talk about that?
Yeah, just real quick.
What?
Anybody know Miss Jones? Anybody know Tasha? Y'all need to tell Tasha she need to get some creativeness in her body and really start becoming her own person. People on this show work real hard at production. You know, we put it together real hard. We was gone for 4 years, and you had 4 years to get it together and become the queen of this whole situation. But, you know, we came back, we did what we were doing, we in the street, and, you know, people getting real tired of hearing the knockoff, you know what I'm saying? You know, you've been here long enough, become your own person and get your own identity. Rest on your own laurels, you know? You know? You know, we went all the way to Philly, conquered a whole new situation. Ain't nobody in this city could say that they did what the queen of this whole thing has done. I need the bomb, okay? There's only one person that went and conquered a whole nother situation, and he failed at it, okay? So, you know, Tasha, get your own identity, become your own person, stop biting. Do your own writing, stop biting.
Wow. Slay you later. Clonesy. You like that? These clones. All right, look, close the door, please. Let me introduce my guest the way I like to. Crap, I didn't know what that was. Stop the music. I was like, oh my gosh. Are you going to ask me to marry? Well, like, what is going to happen? But then I saw the greasy, you know, the Brownsville look. I'm like, oh, what the hell? What's he going to say? My heart started pounding. No, really, I got to catch my breath for a moment. I was like, oh, what the F? You know, he's crazy enough to say, you know what? He's right. I just won the lottery for $10 million, and I am officially giving you the option to quit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's crazy, and I had no idea what was going to happen. No, but he gets annoyed, and people ask me how do I feel, and I'm like, who has time to pay attention? You know, imitation is the sincerest form, but I am no longer flattered. It is like disgust damn thing. You know what I mean?
But your team is tighter. Let's go.
All right, woman. All right, close the door. That was my big mouth booker, Elisa. She booked this man. This man is 23 years old. He's a singer, he's a songwriter. His real name is Schaefer C. Smith. Let me find out. His CD has been in stores since February 28th. It's called In My Own Words. Get it, Clonesy? In My Own Words. His label is Def Jam. He was born in Arkansas, but he relocated to Las Vegas. From what I hear, he went to a Fame High School. He was raised by a single parent. He co-wrote the #1 hit for Mario, Let Me Love You. He also has written for Mary, Faith, B2K, Music Soul Child, Jamie Foxx, Christina Milian, and more. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Neo! Hi. Wow, did we hug or something? How you doing? Yeah, that was a real nice, genuine hug. You look much better in person.
Really?
Yes.
I take that as a compliment.
No, yes, doesn't he? Yo, you look much better in person.
Thank you.
Yo, for real, you look at pictures of you, I'm like, who has worse skin, Neo or Edward James? Almost like pimples, still skin. No, you don't.
I'm not a very photogenic dude. I'm really not.
Me neither. I'm not a photogenic dude either.
Some people are blessed, you know.
Look at this damn picture of you in what magazine? In Complex magazine.
Oh wow! I haven't even seen
you
that.
look like a beast.
God, what magazine is that?
At Complex. And then Neo, I'm going to tell you something. I thought that you wore hats because you know hats make everybody look cuter.
Uh-huh.
But you are cute. Can you take off your hat? Let me just see what all.
I need a haircut,
drum roll,
but I'll take it
please. No, everybody asks why you wear hats all the time. Oh my gosh. You actually just went from being 23 to slayable at 28. Hey, yo, you got a girlfriend, young dude?
No girlfriend.
Oh, shut up.
No girlfriend.
Neo, I just want to tell you that you
Does it
received...
matter?
No, yes, put your headphones on because we're going to talk to your adoring public. Neo, everybody, is wearing just regular shell toes, regular jeans, a regular leather jacket, you don't have an inordinate amount of jewelry on. You just look like a regular dude that could be going to any college campus USA.
Pretty much, that's me.
But you've got the hottest CD in the country. And you write the bangers. Hey, I heard that you thought that Mario couldn't live up to what you wrote for.
I did. Just because when we wrote the song, like it has like an old feel to it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like, dude had just turned 18. I was like, this song ain't gonna compute on him. Like, he's not gonna be able to make it believable.
Yeah.
But he got in the studio and knocked that joint out in an hour, and you heard the end result. So he shut my mouth.
What else have you written? I know you're about to work with Beyonce, and we're going to talk about that. What have you written for Mary? Anything that we know? Faith?
I have a song on Mary's current album. People always get that misconstrued. I cannot take credit for none of Mary's old hits. That was not me. I got to join her on her new album called Can't Hide From Love that I did melody work on. I have a song on the international version of Faith Evans' album. I have a song on the international version of Chris Brown's album. What else is going on?
What took you so long to get your album out? Because you do all of this writing for other people. I understand that you originally had a deal with Columbia Pictures. I mean, Columbia Records.
Records,
they messed up?
It was at a time when their urban division was just real.
Oh, damn. I know they are hating themselves now. Oh, wow. So how are they treating you over at Def Jam, Jay-Z and LA and whatnot?
It's love, man. It's all love over there, for real. Not even honestly, it's really, really love.
So you went to a Fame high school?
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
Dancing, singing.
I went for visual design though, because I can draw and paint and stuff like that. I went for that.
Very nice, Neo.
Thank you.
So you were raised by a single mom. Where's Dad?
Dad is in Arkansas somewhere currently.
Do you know him?
I know him. We don't have a good relationship, but I know him.
Yeah, well, does he know what you're doing now?
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, my mom just called me the other day and said that somebody in Arkansas told her that he's running around talking about he's about to quit his job and move to L.A. because my son is about to explode. And I'm like, what? Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
Well, what is the relationship with your mother and father?
They're divorced. They separated when I was around... How old was I? I think I was around 5 or 6 when they finally called it quits. And then my mom is originally from Arkansas. My dad's originally from Vegas. Okay. So after they separated, my dad moved to Arkansas. My mom stayed in Las Vegas. So it was that whole ping pong ball effect for the first half of my life. And then I guess around 9 or 10. Okay. Moved with my mom and stayed in Vegas. This is loud.
This is very loud. I can barely hear him. Excuse me for that, Neo. Was your father paying child support all along?
Nah, actually, my dad took all the money that he was claiming that he didn't have for child support and moved to Arkansas and built a house and a farm on some land that he got.
Do you have... He's rolled his eyes.
Whatever.
A shout out to you, Remy. So, do you have siblings?
I have 2 sisters and 1 brand new brother. My dad just actually had another kid.
Oh, okay. And now how old are your sisters?
My sister from my mom and my dad's marriage, she's right under me. So she's like 20, 22. And then my other sister, she's 17. Her name is Danielle. She's from my dad's second marriage.
Oh, okay.
And then the boy, I think he's a year now. He's from my dad's third marriage.
Now, your sister that's right under you, is she also part of your camp? Does she background dance or sing?
No, not really. I want to get her in on some background singing, but she's her main thing is not being stuck in my shadow. She very much wants to do it herself, and she's definitely capable. She is ridiculous, and I'm not just saying it because she's my sister. She's really that good. So she could definitely do it.
Very nice. Now, I understand you're about to hit the big screen with Save the Last Dance 2?
Yeah.
What kind of role are you going to play in that?
It's a very small role. I play a dude in the movie. His name is Mix, and Mix owns the club that everybody comes to dance at.
Yeah.
So it's 5 lines. I'm in and I'm out. You don't see me again for the rest of the movie.
How do you pronounce your name? It's Schaefer C. Smith?
Schaefer Shamir Smith.
Schaefer Shamir. So where does Neo come from?
Neo is a name that was given to me by a producer friend of mine. His name is Big D. And he said, in his opinion, I see music the way Neo sees the Matrix. From the movie.
No, I don't go to movies. Okay.
Oh, well, that's where it
Do
came
you
from.
know that it was about a month ago that I was like, Neo, who the hell is Neo? Do you guys remember that here on the show? I was like, who the hell is Neo?
That's what what's the name was telling me.
And next thing you know, Lytel is up here. He gives me a copy of your CD. Now, mind you, at that point, I'd already heard of Neo. You know, we play you on all the radio stations that I'm syndicated on. But I popped your CD in while I was doing some Martha Stewart work around the house this weekend, and I am just in love with so many tracks. My favorite one, and I don't know the names of a lot of songs, his hit single is So Sick, but that's not the one he... wait, I do want to ask him about that because that's based on a true story. What's my favorite song? It's number 1 on the CD?
Oh, Stay.
Stay.
What? That is my cut. Like when you walk in the club, that song is playing in my mind. Somebody hands me a drink and I see all my people, and I'm like, that's just like one of those grown and sexy.
Yeah, man.
So Sick is based on a true story.
True story.
Take us through it.
Okay. It's the first girl I ever fell in love with.
Okay, you're 23.
I was 18, and it was one of those situations where, I was real mad at myself when it happens because I kind of pride myself on being my own person. Like, I don't let people's opinions or what people say dictate what I do. Yes. And in this case, I let that happen. Like I let my friends with the whole "you letting this broad change you, you don't kick it with your fellas no more," that whole thing. I let that get to me. So I cheated on this girl.
Oh.
And me being the dude that I am, I confessed. Like an idiot. I told
what a
her,
dummy.
Yeah. I know that now. Come on, I was 18. Anyway, so I confessed, and she left me, and it was just real bad. Like it was the most pain I had felt at that time at 18. Yeah.
And have you been in love since then?
No, not really. No.
When did you lose your virginity?
Around age 9.
Okay, what was that? A babysitter?
Yeah.
See, don't tell me stuff like this. I got a 5-year-old. Yeah, I know, but still, So your mom leaves you. She's a single mom. Your father's not paying child support. She's got to work to grind to pay the bills, keep the lights on. Where is your sister who's right below you? Where was she?
My sister was at a friend's house.
And you're the only one home with the babysitter? And how old was this babysitter? Some cigarette-smoking high school student.
She was 16.
Now, what were you, like a horny 9-year-old or something? I don't get it, Neo.
Okay, I'll run you through the story. Okay, we had all the channels of cable. You know how they do that in the hood.
Blah, blah.
Yeah, so I'm watching cartoons or whatever, and she turns to the little porno channel or whatever.
Yes.
And she was like, "You know what that is?" And I was like, "No." She was like, "All right." So she turns it off. And she turns back to it. She was like, "You ever done that before?" I was like, "No." So she turns it off. And she turns it back on. She was like, "Do you want to do that?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "All right."
Wow.
So she turns it off.
Yeah.
Then she turns the TV all the way off, and she grabbed me by my hand. She took me in the room. And she was like, "Just come on." So I went in the room, and she laid me down. She pulled my little shorts off, and got to doing what she do.
Did she give you a professional?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Did you like it, or did you think it was nasty at 9?
Honestly, I didn't know what to think. To tell you the truth, I was like, wow. But after that, that was.
Did you
only the
splash
first
off
time.
in her mouth?
Nah.
You were able to hold out at 9?
I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was going on. This was like my first time ever doing anything like that ever. So I didn't know what was going on, but every time she came after that, I was the dude with the remote control. Like, you want to go do that?
Wow. Wait, let's get back to the happy ending. So then she jumps on top of you, and she works it, and you're just laying there.
And I'm just laying there.
And you splashed off inside of her.
No.
What did you do?
I didn't do nothing. She stopped.
Wow. I guess it's pretty pathetic when you're 16 and you get pregnant by a 9-year-old. That's a lot of splaining to do, Lucy. But our young friend's name is Neo, and we've been learning so much about you. I read an article that you love nudity, and you've never been to a nudist colony, but it's something that you'd like to do.
Definitely, absolutely, yeah. I like people that, that are free with their bodies like that. That's what's up.
Anyway,
you asked.
Hey, where do you get your inspiration? You're 23. I listened to the words in your album. I mean, I'm a woman of a certain age. You're speaking to me. Where do you get your inspiration? How old's your mom?
My mom is 45.
Okay. Where's the inspiration come from, Neo? You're writing all this.
Just life, man. My mom always says that I have a very old soul.
Yeah,
she says
do.
it's like I've been here before.
Yes.
And I'm getting better now, but I used to be the dude that used to fall hard and fast. You know what I mean? So, in that, I've been in a whole lot of relationships and a whole lot of times thinking I was in love and then finding out later on it was just infatuation. That whole type of thing. So that's where it comes from. Just life in general.
So now you have a little bit of extra dough.
Mm-hmm.
What did you buy your mom?
I bought my mom her first brand new car, but I made the mistake of letting her pick it.
Yes.
I went to her and I was like, you can get any car you want. Any car you want. What did she pick? It's a Hyundai Sonata.
Oh, you gotta love that.
I mean, it was cool. I mean, I told her any car she wanted, that's what she picked. But I was like, Ma, anything. Like get a Benz, get something.
Yes.
She was like, but that's my mom. She's not that. She's like, as long as I can get to point A to point B, it's all good.
There's money left over for your 17-year-old sister.
Absolutely.
So did she get to use the what's left over and pick out a car for herself?
For my sister?
Yes.
No.
Oh, how dare you? What do you push, Neo?
As of right now, I'm a practical dude myself. I got a 328 CI.
Okay, that's very nice. And you got 28-inch rims on it or something very crazy?
No rims, no nothing. No, it's just the car.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, I ain't never at home. I've driven a car all of 4 times.
Yeah, you're busy.
Yeah.
But they treat you in 5-star fashion. You know, your CD is doing very well.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
I understand that it shipped over 1 million copies.
Yeah.
And I'm sure people are like buying it up from the store. So, you are not a disappointment. Okay, let's go to the telephone, talk to some of your friends. Let's see. Pat is on line number 1. And Pat Pat's 36, just wants to say good job. Okay. Go ahead, Pat.
Yeah, I just wanted to say I saw Neo at the concert at New Jersey Pack. How you doing, Neo?
How you doing, Ma?
Let me tell you, they had busted acts before you. And when you came on, I was like, okay, this is another busted act. Just put John Legend on. But when you came on, you rocked that stage so hard. I was sitting there I was on top of the chair.
Isn't that nice, Neo?
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Thank you for calling, Pat. Line number 3 is Avia, and she is 28 and wants to compliment you.
Okay.
Hi, Avia. Okay, line number 5 is no. Wait, hold on. No, line number 7 is Neuro, and wants to know when you're going to be in Philly. Neuro.
Hello.
Hi, I just want to say congrats, and I love your album.
Thank you. Who's
and my
that?
favorite song is "Can't Let Go."
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
I just want to know when you'll be in Philly or when you're going on tour.
I ain't even sure when I'm gonna be in Philly next, to be completely honest with you. And as far as tour, they're talking about it, but everything is just talk right now. Like there's nothing that's set in stone yet. So as soon as I know, I'll put it on the website or something so that everybody else can know.
Thank you, Neuro.
All right, thank you.
Which sounds like Neo.
It does, doesn't it?
So I understand one of your favorite celebrity moments so far was at a party Jay-Z had and Beyonce sang "So Sick" when the DJ played it.
Yeah,
she sang it to you.
She sang it to me. That was cool.
Wow. So who are some of the girls that what kind of girl do you like? Do you like a tall girl? Do you like a thick girl? Do you mind hair weave and you know?
I like I like thick women. I like women with a little something you can hold on to.
Okay.
Tall, short, I ain't really tripping off that. Weave, no weave, I ain't really tripping off that. As long as you keep it up.
Yes.
Like when you get the little
BDBs
crispy in the front and it's all silky smooth in the back.
Yes.
Don't do that to yourself.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's, I ain't really tripping off that. But I've developed a whole new appreciation for the woman that realizes that she's cute, but knows that cute thing is gonna fade away, so she get the mind right as well.
Yes.
Like that's the type that I'm looking for as of recently. Because in this business, like I've met so many women so fast.
Yes.
And it's like lifelong aspiration is to do a video with this person, do a video with that person.
Right.
I'm like, come on, man.
Right.
That's it for all right. Well,
wow.
I'll go over here. I'll see you later.
Wow. So how did you pick your manager? Who is your manager, and how did you pick that person?
Okay. Well, his name is Tango, and he's sitting right in there. And it's funny the way that we met. Like, I was walking down the street in my neighborhood, and this was not too long after the whole Columbia situation.
Okay.
So I was at a point where I was like, just not gonna do music no more because that just really messed me up. So I'm walking down the street, doing my idiot savant thing. Like every now and then I'll fall into a zone where I'll just start singing, just loud, like totally oblivious to who's ever around me, what's going on.
I'm gonna ask you to do that in a moment, by the way.
For sure, I got you. So I was doing that, and he's walking out of a store, and he stopped me. He's like, "Hey, you sing or something?" And I was like, "Yeah, something."
Yeah.
So he just went into, well, I got this producer, and I got this producer, and I just built this studio, and this is that, and like he just went for it.
Yeah.
And like he was speaking with like passion in his voice. I'm like, that's me. Like anybody with passion, I'm gonna at least hear you out.
Yes.
So he was like, I got the studio. It's right over here. You should come check it out. I ain't know this dude from Adam, but I was at a place where I was like, all right, forget it.
How old were you at this time?
This was not very long ago. This was.
Well, you're 23 now.
Yeah, this was maybe like 2 years ago.
God, wow. Now you all are on your way, both of you.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez Louise.
Yep.
All right, sing us something. Drop this music out. Just sang something.
Anything?
Neo. Mm-hmm.
Anything.
Oh, sing me a Mercedes. I'm not like your mother. Tell me
Sing you
anything.
a
I'm going
Mercedes?
for it. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna sing one of my favorite songs.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, so long for this night I pray that a star would guide you my way to share with me this special day.
For the ribbon in the sky for our love.
That ain't bad.
I'm a singer. Neo.
Wendy got pipes, all right.
Thank you. Can I sing on one of your songs?
Hey, we might need to work that out.
Hey, Neo, you want to come to Puerto Rico at the end of the month?
You know what? I want to. I was talking to you folks about that. I want to. I definitely do.
But
no buts. I'm like
Ghostface is going to be there because that's one of my favorite songs too. I like that song a lot too.
That's what's up.
But look, I wish you luck. If I see you in Puerto Rico, great. If not, I understand because I see exactly what is going on. I know your project and your situation. Like wow, and I'm not going to even ask you. Because I don't want to compare and contrast. I like Omarion. I like you. I don't know Chris Brown, but I'm sure he's a lovely man and like that. You are in your own lane. Like after I listened to your CD, I was just like, stop it.
Thanks. That's love. I really appreciate it.
You're in your own lane. But however, when I hear some scandal, it's going down. Don't get it twisted, young man. This is still the Wendy Williams experience.
I am 100% aware.
But I loved your virginity story. Yeah. And I love your broken heart, the So Sick story.
Thank you.
And I love your outfit, and I love that you are not gruesome in person like you look in some of your pictures.
Yeah, we're going to talk to some people about that. We can't have gruesome pictures getting out.
Well, no, now that you're selling so big, you don't talk to anybody. You scream at them, right? You Devo out, and then I hear about it, and then I gossip about it on the radio.
Well, that's another reason why I chose my manager, because I don't have to scream. He does the screaming.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, young man.
Thank you.
So nice to meet you. I noticed how you shook my hand real business-like. Would you learn that in one of them training classes?
My manager.
Yeah. So, dude, that's Neo, everybody.
What's cracking, everybody? This is your boy Neo, and you are listening to the Bonus Hour with Wendy Williams right here on 107.5 WBLS.
Hey, this is A-Marie, and you're listening to the Bonus Hour on 107.5 WBLS.
I'm not going through with this. You got to be out of your mind. I'm not talking about this. This is one of the things about, like working at the radio station and, you get along, like when you work in entertainment, and I'm not talking about just any entertainment. Radio is real special. It's more special because it's more... You touch the people faster than you do by being in motion pictures or being on TV or whatever. I mean, I sit right next to my fax machine. I understand, like, it's the carnival version of entertainment. I mean, it's low. It's radio. It is what it is. It's entertainment, but yeah. And I accept that, but I love it because I love being able to receive mail. I love being able to just be. Somebody sent me some court papers about a coworker. And all you coworkers here at BLS, don't even think about coming back here because I am not one to gossip. Not like this. There's a coworker that we work with, though. I will definitely be looking. Well, you won't be able to tell because I have the Botox. But my eyebrow is definitely like, No. And there are only 3 people in this building, 4, including that coworker, who know what's going on. Me, the coworker. The coworker doesn't know I know. Well, now the coworker may. As a matter of fact, maybe not. Maybe the coworker with the lawsuit probably thinks somebody else has a lawsuit going on, and so, But there's only 3 people who know about this. The person who's involved with the lawsuit, me, Trevor, Hollywood, right there, pressing the dings, and Taryn. I'm not talking. So if this gets out, I'm never sharing anything with you all again. And furthermore, that is very, very... You're not going to talk, are you, Hollywood?
Nah.
If Luz were to come in here right now and say, who's she talking about?
Put that where? Back there.
What about if Dion Livingston, our general manager, he's the check cutter, if he came in here and said, oh, who are you talking about?
Put that where? Back there.
What if you're at the bar with Vinnie Brown, our program director, and 2 weeks from now, and you're drinking, you're already sized. Hey. Damn, I haven't heard that word in a long time. But look, you're already sized. And Vinny says, hey, Hollywood buddy, who was Wendy talking about who's being sued?
Put that where?
Yeah.
Back there.
And you know what, coworkers, just so that you understand, I am taking this trash and I am taking it home to throw away in my own garbage can at home. I'm not even throwing this away here. I ripped it apart and now I'll take it home. Hell to the nah.
The person who sent it knows who it is.
The person who sent it did, and they probably sent it right to me, so I talk about it. But they don't understand. I'm not that type of person. Oh,
with no return address.
See, there's the line ringing. Somebody trying to ask something. In the meantime, in the National Enquirer, I love that the National Enquirer now has this this line called "Star Flaws." Is there a little vignette that you can play? A little vignette? Okay, play a little vignette. I gotta, hold on, you all. I apologize for answering the phone. Turn off all the mics, but play a vignette, not a song.
Wow. 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 Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Yeah, hi. My name is James.
Hi, James.
Wendy, I called yesterday to make the correction about Angela Bofield, a song.
Yes.
The 2 guys that called in, the Let Me Be Your Angel, that was by Stacey Lattice song.
Yes.
The Angel itself, that was by Angela Winbush solo.
Okay.
When she was now today, the Sergio Mendes,
yes.
The Never Gonna Let You Go, that was a ballad. The disco, now we on the upbeats, that was I'll Tell You. I know you remember that.
Yes.
I'll Tell You Where You Have to Go, oh baby, 1979.
Yes, wow,
on Electra
James.
Records.
You are a crow.
Because he did the real thing before that. Stevie Wonder wrote that disco, the early, like about 1977. The biggest one was I'll Tell You, 1979. It was on Electra Records.
I'm off the phone, but just let this play because this is a funny one.
Wendy?
Yes, James.
And Wendy, one more thing. And when you mentioned the Try It Out, that was by Gino Sucio.
James is on a roll.
This is the funniest part.
I'm familiar with a lot of music. Okay.
Thank you, James.
All right, thanks. Have a good evening.
We love you for listening. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
This is it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot.
Coming through your speakers.
It's Wendy, man.
Thanks, guys. I thought that was a nosy coworker wanting to know who it is, but it wasn't. And then once he started playing the vignette, I had to roll with it and ride it out. But Anthony came in here from he's the chief of production from WBLS. He came in here. We didn't say one word to him. We froze him out, didn't we? Hollywood, you didn't look at him. The interns stayed looking down. You all don't know anyway, but they stayed looking down, and I stayed focused. I was listening to James talking about Gino Socio. I didn't even look at Anthony. He thinks he can, come in here in between the breaks and get the down low. No. It's towards the end of the day. Before I get started, I would like to shout out once again to the Clifton, New Jersey Police Department, particularly the officer who assisted a big black man in a green car late last night into the early mornings, actually early this morning. Thank you very much, officers. And shout out again to the Clifton cops. So let's get right to the telephones. First, I wanted to recap before we get to the phones. I'm very disturbed about this woman who's being accused of sexually molesting a 4-year-old. And this crazy woman is saying that she did it because the 4-year-old came on to her. This is breaking news. I just got this. She's 37 years old. She's a daycare worker, and she was arrested for allegedly raping and sexually abusing a 4-year-old boy, the cops say. The woman works at the VEDA, V-E-D-A, the VEDA Daycare Center on 128th Street in Queens. According to the cops, the little boy reported at least 3 occasions of sexual abuse and rape while at the daycare center. And now the authorities say that the suspect did confess to the cops. However, they say she blamed the victim for coming on to her. And she's currently being held at the Child Abuse Squad in Queens. Let me at her. Oh, my God. This is just terrible. Okay, so let me see. Where do we go? Vince is on line number 6. He's from Long Island. He wants to talk about Whitney Houston. The computer says that you say, what's the problem? I had you dying, Vince?
Yeah, you have me cracking up, Wendy.
Vince, that's not a comedy piece.
It is to me, man. She's horrible.
Vince.
Yes.
You're going to hell.
Wendy, come on. Now, you know you really want to comment on it.
With gasoline draws.
Come on, Wendy. Come on. Just say a little bit more so I can just really just fall out, because you really had me dying just a minute ago.
No, you know what? I'll be honest with you, Vince. There's nothing more that I want to say about it because I've been there. You know a bit of my history.
Yeah.
And while it wasn't that bad, it could have been, but for the grace of God.
You're right.
And so oh, hell, on a scale of 1 to 10, that was a 0.
Thank you, Wendy.
Wow.
Thank you. You're my girl. Thank you. Come on, just give me some more, because she was horrible. Let's be real.
Well, we decided to put the spin on it today by playing the good one and then that one.
I know. I didn't even believe that was her.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. No, that's not her.
Yeah.
But then when you really comment on it, I was like, oh, man.
Yeah.
And you just had me dying. I was sitting here cracking up as I was driving home.
All right, Vince, enough of that. Damn you.
All right, Wendy.
Bye, Vince.
You take it easy.
Okay. Danielle is on line number 5. Danielle?
No, this is Colleen.
Oh, Colleen. Okay. So Colleen's on line number 5. She's 38. And she says, don't feel bad. Whitney sounds horrible.
Yeah, well...
turn your radio down, Colleen.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm here.
Talk to me.
Wendy.
Yes.
Oh, I'm calling to just relieve you of all your guilt right now. Wendy, you would be the first one. If Whitney was singing her butt off, you would be the first one to say Whitney was singing her butt off.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay? It is what it is.
Thank you, Colleen.
Isn't that you?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So there, your guilt just went directly out the window, because if Whitney was singing phenomenally, you would be the first one to toot her horn and climb to the tallest branch and sing her praises.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
No.
You can't do that. And you're always truthful and you're always upfront, and that's what we love about you.
Ugh. Thanks, Colleen.
Really? And if Bobby doesn't like it, Bobby needs to listen to the tape again.
Or he... Oh, damn you, Trev Hollywood. I'm going to kill you.
I'm saying. They're good.
Thank
Bobby,
you.
Listen up.
Thank you, Colleen.
We have news for you. It is what it is.
Thank you, Colleen.
Love you, Wendy.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I like when she swallows. Did she swallow already? No, she would just put the stank on it. That's the... Yeah. In her mind, she was like, I'm going to show him. I'm going to put the remix on it. All right, so Danielle then is on line number 4. And she's 38. And she... Oh, you're talking about Whitney Houston also?
Yes.
Hi, Danielle. Go ahead.
No, I just have a problem with it. And I think you should feel bad.
I do.
It's embarrassing to her This woman is 41 years old.
Yeah.
And she still has a problem. But to make it a soundbite and to keep playing it over and over, I think is embarrassing. I mean, you're my girl, and Whitney is definitely my girl, but I don't think it needs to be broadcasted that this woman still has a problem. And to continuously play it, I think is more embarrassing.
Yeah,
and
Hollywood.
that's my only, I listen to you every day, but I do have a problem with continuously embarrassing her.
You're right.
And you're in the beginning when you come on, it says, "Oh, Wendy troublemaker." I think that does cause a lot of trouble. We don't need to, keep embarrassing our own brothers and sisters, and I think that's what it does.
I didn't push her out on the stage.
No, but you know what? She does have a problem, and it's so sad for someone to have everything and then to wind up like this. True, people, they do recuperate. You understand.
I know.
But it does not have to be broadcasted continuously over and over.
Yeah, Taryn.
What?
It doesn't have to be broadcasted over and over.
Play it again.
Oh, my gosh! Oh, Danielle! Damn you! I hate you all. Thank you, Danielle.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
How do I keep throwing in so much nonsense with this show?
Too much crap goes on in this show. I love it, but I hate it. Tamika's on line number 1, and she's from Patterson, and she says her twin sister stole her identity, and she wants to know what she should do. Tamika?
Yes, hi.
You've got to be kidding me. I was always under the impression that there were no two people who could be closer than twins.
Yes. Well, my sister we're 25, we're twins. We've been twins,
all your lives.
We've been grown. We've been very, very close up until I moved to college. Then when I went off to college, things we went our separate ways. She got pregnant. She started to have kids.
Oh.
And I didn't.
Oh.
And she was always like some type of problem child. Like she always had a lot of issues in school, and I was always a good child, always on a roll and everything.
Oh.
So once we got of age and I got my license and she didn't, she just began to get tickets in my name. She used checks of mine.
Wow. Well, I think you should call the cops.
And I went through the whole process, but then I started feeling guilty because it is my twin,
Yep.
and no one else, is there for her. Like, she has no one because she's so grimy to people, so no one's around with her, no one's there with her, so therefore I feel like I have no choice but to be a sister to her and to love her.
So how far into stealing your identity has she done? I mean, has she ruined you?
As a man, yes, because I'm in the medical field. I've finished schooling, and I'm a pharmacy technician and as well as CNA, and I've done all these things, and now I can't get a job in my field because I can't get past the background checks.
Oh, my God. What does your mom say?
My mom has passed away. It's just us. It's just me and her.
Oh. Wow. I don't know what to tell you. On one hand, I want to say press charges, throw her in jail. And on the other hand, I want to say, figure out a way to clean up your credit, keep your, have your social security number changed and never give it to her again.
And I tried that. They tell me the only way that I can do this is if she turns herself in. Because we've been to court. I've pressed the charges, which wasn't really pressing charges, but I let them know that wasn't me who received the tickets and used all the checks and all the other stuff. And they know that it wasn't me. They know that it was her. She went to court. She pleaded guilty. But once she got out on bond, she just stayed out. She never went back. And now I'm dealing with all this. And I do speak with her. She calls me. I call her back. We have some type of friendship, but I can't deal with this because it's hindering me. It's definitely hindering me, stopping me from doing all the things that I need to be doing.
Well, maybe if you got the book thrown at her, force her to grow up real quick. I don't know what to tell you.
Then again, I think then the kids come into effect because
Yes.
you had my nieces and nephews.
I know. Well, damn, I don't know what to tell you except be forthright with the people who are doing a background check. You have this no good twin who stolen your identity. Your mother passed away, and that's all my heart would bleed if I was an employer. As long as you qualified for the job, as long as what I see on the resume and I called your references, I might make an exception and waive it, understanding that your credit report's not that great because you're.
I honestly wish that was the case, but just recently, just this week, I applied for a Walgreens position. Everything was fine. I went into the interview. The guy offered me the job on the spot, and it was great. Everything was fine. The drug test passed. Everything was fine until the background came up, and I explained to him I have court records and everything, and he's still saying that that's not acceptable. That there's nothing he can do because what came up in the background check is what he has to go by.
Let me just go to an expert, a twin. Hollywood, you're a twin. You heard this girl's story. Just in 5 seconds, what would you do?
Just like you said, just be forthright with them.
Be forthright with the employers, yeah. The Walgreens man might have let you go, and you might hear that more than you'll hear, yes, you've got the job. But all you need is 1 or 2 jobs. So continue applying for jobs, continue forging ahead. I'm sorry to hear about this. This is terrible. Let me just go back to Hollywood because he's a twin. You wouldn't throw the book, have her arrested, prosecuted?
Rap.
Oh, okay, so you would. And then you'd take the kids on yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, Hollywood, my producer, my head of production, who's also a twin, said that he would have arrested and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, take the kids in himself.
She has 4 kids.
Oh, at 25.
Hold up.
Kids. How many babies' fathers is that?
Take that back.
4.
4 babies' fathers. Wow.
No, I'll take it all back.
He takes it all back because wow.
See, I'm caught between a rock and a hard spot.
I don't know what to tell you what to do. I have no idea. Get yourself an attorney. What is an attorney going to do? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Tamika. I'm sorry for hearing this. I've got to go.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye. I mean, if you all have a suggestion, feel free to call. Darren's on line number 3. He wants to talk sports. He knows I know nothing about sports, but I do know, Darren, that Allen Iverson was banned from the Olympic team. I do know that.
Okay, you don't have any idea why he was banned?
Could be image. He's been on the Olympic team before, though, right?
Mm-hmm. But you think it could be a race thing?
With the NBA?
Do you think the race card might have anything to do with it? Or
well, I don't know the rest of the lineup. What, the rest of the team? There's no black people on the team?
Oh, I don't know. I just heard that, he's not going to be on the U.S. Olympic team.
Yeah, well,
2008.
There is no NBA without the black players. And so I don't see it as being a race thing. It could be, the bad boy thing. Maybe they're trying to clean up the Olympic team and what it's there. I have no idea. Maybe he wasn't good enough.
I don't know. It sounds like what they did with the NBA with the dress code. If they're trying to clean it up,
right. Well, and Allen Iverson was one of the people who spoke out about he's not being a part of that dress code. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's it. I don't know, D.
I don't know, man. Maybe a fourth person might know.
You want me to call somebody in on our conversation?
Like somebody from like a ESPN or somebody from ESPN or something, or
okay, a sports person. Okay, you said sports person. Well, sports person, I'm sure that you're listening. Can you please call and shed some light on why Allen Iverson's not on the U.S. Olympic team? As long as Darren mentioned it, I'd be interested also. 866-GET-WENDY. Feel free to dial. Thank you, Darren.
Oh, you're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Peace.
Okay, you guys. The new Real World Atlanta. First of all, let me get to the Kanye West shooting. Okay, because I don't want you all to think that Kanye West was shot, although I had to over-dramatize the headline, just like journalists do, in order to pull you in. I believe I teased it. The Kanye West shooting, when I said we'll talk about what's coming up on the bonus hour. I said the real world tranny, the Kanye West shooting, and the daycare worker raping a 4-year-old. Keep it here. The bonus hour's next, see? They all use that. This title pulls you in. What happened, though? 2 bouncers were shot and wounded during a Kanye West concert as a matter of fact, last night over in England. Mm-hmm. The police said the shooting took place after the bad guy tried to gain entrance without he and his friends. None of them had tickets, so they were escorted out of the arena, and one of the bouncers is currently in the hospital in serious condition after being shot. Are you ready with this one? In the face. So the cops are looking for a black man between the age of 18 and 22, 5'10", slim with a mustache and braided hair. Police have stressed that they're not treating it as a gang-related incident over there. The man who did the shooting entered the venue and was ejected, and that he returned and shot 2 of the bouncers. He was with a black woman, his gangsta boo. And so the officers were shot between 4 and 8 times. The second security guard has already been released from the hospital. He was grazed. 1 man and 1 woman have been arrested. The detectives, though, have asked anyone who saw anything unusual at the concert to come forward. Well, apparently the people arrested were not the actual shooter and the gangsta boo, but there has been an arrest made. Terrible. Okay, so before we go into the real world tranny, did you guys hear about the student at the elementary school? Excuse me. Did you hear about the teacher at the Eagleswood Elementary School? I don't know where Eagleswood is, but we can all either relate or get a chuckle from this, or it's a sign of the times. The teacher used to be Mr. Macbeth, and now, after undergoing a sex change, 71-year-old Lily Macbeth is ready to return to teaching. The children will call him Miss Macbeth. Yes.
Ow.
It's so confusing for the kids. I think I would, as a man, if you want to be a woman and you're going to be teaching in the same school, maybe you go in being called, you're Mr. Johnson all along. When you come back, why don't you be Mr. or Mrs. Simmons, Miss Simmons? You have a likeness to Mr. Johnson, but you're not Mr. Johnson, you're Miss Simmons. And then you could say something like, I am the twin sister, Mr. Macbeth, went on to teach in Toronto, and I'm taking over the class. The Board of Education would go along with something like that. I mean, this is all very confusing. There was criticism from parents. The school board had a meeting, and they made the decision to allow Mr. Macbeth to resume teaching. It was a 2-hour public debate and then a private meeting with Ms. Macbeth and her lawyers. The board took no action. Here's what Ms. Macbeth says. This is magnificent. I saw democracy in action. Ms. Macbeth is a retired sales executive who was married for 33 years and had 3 children as a man. At 71 years old, Mr. Macbeth underwent gender assignment surgery last year and reapplied for his old post as a her and reapplied under a new name just to get the job fair and square. And she got it. Got her old job back. All right, you all, I have to go. Vaughn's coming up the hall right now. It's time for the Quiet Storm. It's the Wendy Williams Experience every weekday from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. right here on the radio station featuring today's R&B and classic soul. 107.5 WBLS. Bye.